What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Real Fan Sports. My name is Zach. I'm here with my partner, Nonpfixion, who's currently snacking right now. He'll be up in a second, but he is here. What's good with you, Non?
Good. Chilling. How about yourself, brother?
Oh, living life, loving life. Tonight, we got the Dallas Mavericks versus the Miami Heat. Mavericks have been looking really good as of recently, but they have... It's seeming like they should go ahead and take the division. For the longest, the Pels were ahead in the Southwest, but the Mavericks have just been red hot and the Pels have been pretty ice cold, and they'll be facing up against the Miami Heat, trying to seal their faith in the play-in, figure out where they're going to stand and who they're going to face come the playoffs, which is really, man, it's not even a week away, or it's maybe a week away now.
Yeah, I think most teams have about 3 games left before play-in even starts, so it's very, very close.
Definitely close. I think the Pels' last game is on Sunday at 2 p.m. Super upset. I wanted to go to that game. Unfortunately, made plans forgetting that was the day of the game, and I was like, dang it. Oh, well. But currently we got the Miami Heat sitting at the 8th seed. They are just a game behind the Philadelphia 76ers, who are sitting at the 7th with a half game ahead of the Heat. Depending on the winner of this game, Miami Heat will face either... I forget, how does the play-in work? I don't know why I always forget. It's not. Is it 7 versus 10 or is it 8 versus 9? I can't remember. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it 7 versus 10 and 8 versus 9, or is it 7, 8, and 9, 10? I think it's 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think it's 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. And 9, 10 is like one game, but 7, 8, they get, if you win one, you get one more opportunity.
Right. Ugh. So what's your expectation for this game, man? Do you think, Dallas, like you said, been red hot. I know they've been dealing with, I think they played the other day without Luka? Is there still any injuries on his side of things?
I didn't say anything about him being injured. Here, let me try to pull something up real quick.
Looks like just Derek Lively and Greg Brown III are out, so they should be good. I know the other day they were missing, it was either Kyrie or Luka, but they were still able to dominate in a big-time win. So we'll see what they're able to do tonight. I think Dallas is finally coming to. I think they're finally making good connection between Luka and Kyrie. Their balance is there now. They have gotten away a bit from Powell, working a couple different centers underneath, really spreading the ball around, and that's helped them tremendously. But this Miami team is just one of those teams that can win against anybody. Even though they've had a lackluster year so far, sitting at the 8th spot, there's still a team that you can't sleep on with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo.
Oh yeah, but Miami is one of those situations where I still think there's something missing from that team. That's why every time they get deep into the playoffs, they don't finish, because there's something missing. I don't know if it's just a singular player or it's just their mindset or heart. I don't know what it is, but they're definitely missing something.
Well, I think they're very well coached with very little big talent, right? Like they always find guys that make them really good and make them play well, but it's not like they're naturally just some of the top guys in the league. I mean, every time they leave and switch to another team, they end up, kind of rotating back to nobodies, so to speak. Not to throw out any hate, but they kind of start disappearing.
Hate.
It's a bit of hate. I was actually watching something the other day, and it was oh goodness, Michael Beasley talking about how he thinks Bam Adebayo is one of the most talented players in the NBA that doesn't get enough touches with the ball. He said he's the only person that's ever beat him 1v1.
Wait, say that one more time.
Michael B says Bam Adebayo is the only person that's ever beat him 1v1. That he's extremely talented and that they don't always utilize him the way that he feels like they should.
Well, I do believe that Adebayo should get the ball way more than what he does. Like we said last year, when they started him out early in the game, they looked so much more dominant as a team. When they go through other avenues and they push his gameplay back into the third, fourth quarter, it's him trying to fight up uphill battle. It doesn't make sense. Start him early, get him hot early. He's one of those players that we see has to get hot early. Get him hot early. Jimmy Butler don't care. He's gonna get his points. He's gonna get the line. He's gonna get his points.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get out of the started early, and it'll work out better for them.
Yeah, I could see that. They got some people from Sylvania in the building. That's pretty cool. But what's good, Blaze? How you doing, man? Says, what's up, Non? What's up, real fans? How you doing, Blaze? What's up, Trey? Love Emo Jimmy. Hey, right. Emo Jimmy go crazy, man. Isaiah Thomas is going to take the Suns to the NBA Finals. I think it is. I mean, he just keeps bouncing around, man. I think he's one of the players that have not gotten the the benefit of trying to ask for so much money. You know, he was in a great situation in the place that he was, excelling, wanted more money, switches somewhere else, and just never really could get his footing again. So are you going to tune in for Canes versus Ducks? Yeah, I'm gonna try to, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be at my cousin's while the game is going on. But if I see your live stream pop up, I'll definitely come pop in and say hey. I don't know if I'll be able to stay the whole time, but I'll come pop in and say hey.
Yeah, definitely come and say what's up. A lot of times I'll be have you up while I'm like editing. I don't normally I don't talk. I just kind of hear you, listen to you. I want to be right back, Zach. Just gonna wash my hands.
Go wash your hands then. Whew. So don't forget to take part in the poll, guys. We got Dallas Mavericks Heat. Like for a good stream. Don't care, but I'm here. Get your votes in. Also hit that like button on the stream if you want to. We'll should be coming back into action soon. You know ESPN. They say 6:30, but the game never starts till like 6:50 for whatever reason. But we're here having a good time. How's everybody's week been? Are y'all got any plans for this weekend coming up? We just had some bad weather, both me and Non. A lot of flooding. My grandma's awning fell on top of her car this morning, so that's been fun. New Orleans is flooded really bad right now. Some tornadoes and all kind of crazy stuff like that. It's been not fun. YouTube doing too much. I'm on beta teams. They removed the live chat replay from me. Huh? What do you mean, Jay? You say you're on beta teams? They removed the live chat replay from me? Are you talking about like when you're rewatching someone's live stream and how it'll show like the chat as it came through, as if it was live? It doesn't show that anymore. Well, that's weird. I don't know why they would do that. I mean, I normally don't pay attention to it, but I mean, it does have its use. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't allow you. Did they remove it like just in general, or is it, you said for me? So did they remove it just for you? Like, did you get blocked or something? Got Richard Jefferson with the $2,500 basketball.
Did you just not select it on your live? Because you got to select it. If you don't select it, it won't be there.
That's a pretty good question. What's the bigger threat in the playoffs, Miami or Dallas?
Bigger threat?
Bigger threat in the playoffs.
Dallas.
Dallas?
Dallas, 100%.
Yeah, I'd agree too. Yeah. I think the depth of Miami just isn't there.
If Luka and Kyrie gel and become Wonder Twins like they did the other night, you're not beating them. Because they can put up 75 points by themselves, just them two players.
Yeah, but as also it could be
just
proven
did
to be
it.
their it could be
They
their
just put up
downfall as
78.
well. I don't know, man. I think Dallas
Oh,
could
it
be
can
scary,
be.
but I think if we're looking at the odds, if Miami ends up beating Philly and securing that 7th spot, and the way the Bucks have been struggling, I can see Miami getting out against the Bucks. Right now, Dallas, if they
Well,
were to
that's the thing.
stay at the
That's the
5th
difference between-
spot, they'll face the Clippers, and that'll actually be a pretty good matchup.
That's the biggest difference between the East and the West. In the
Yeah.
East, you don't have to be super out of the world strong, because there's only really 1 or 2 teams in the East that's even that strong. You
Right.
can take anybody from the 6 through 10 spot in the West, and they'll be in the top 5 in the East.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, right now, just record-wise
in the East, they will dominate.
The second best record in the Eastern Conference is the Bucks. They're at 48 wins with 31 losses. The 5th seed in the West has 49, which is Dallas, 49 wins and 30 losses.
Yeah,
and
with 30. Yeah.
Funny enough, like you said, anything below that, it goes all the way over to the 8th seed that would jump in front of them.
Yeah. Because you look at even the Warriors sitting at 44 wins. It'll easily transfer. It'll be interesting to see that, though. But I know it would never happen, because those teams aren't Eastern teams. So I know it would never happen.
Do you think the Pacers?
I think the only team that could possibly go over there would be the Pels.
Yeah. Do you think the Pacers? Right. Do you think the Pacers and Fever will be a playoff threat?
Pacers could be a sleeper.
They could be a sleeper for sure. I mean, right now they'll be facing, if everything were to stay the same, they'll be facing up against the New York Knicks. I can see them beating the Knicks. I can definitely see them beating the Knicks. I think the biggest sleeper in the East right now is the Magic.
I think. Well, I mean, I don't know if I call them sleeper because they're already pretty highly ranked.
But they're not talked about. No one talks about them.
Overlooking them. People are overlooking them. They are overlooking them. So I can see that. I think New York is actually starting to gel right now, because they're finally starting to play. In what's our boy? He got injured at the beginning of the season. With him not being there, everybody they've been able to shine and play together. New York is actually pretty dangerous.
I ain't scared of Brunson. I ain't scared of Brunson.
Should be.
Nah, I ain't worried about Brunson. He'll go back. He'll go quiet again.
I'm saying
what's gonna happen. That's the number one.
Nah,
I'm telling you, watch it.
I don't think they'll go quiet again.
Watch it.
Why is this? Okay.
Hey, you talk about Randall, who got injured early on in the season.
Yeah, I think he either needs to request a trade or go. He doesn't be in New York no more. New York is too big for him.
Trey,
that limelight's too bright for him.
For Randall, he's played well in New York. What are you talking about? He's had some of his best of his career in New York. Has nothing to do with the limelight.
He's shrunk a lot in New York too.
Since when?
He's shrunk a lot in New York.
He exploded as the number one player for New York as soon as he went there from the Pelicans. He went from like a number 2, number 3 on the Pelicans to the number 1 and shined and brought the team back up to where they're at.
And well, of course he was number 1 because they didn't have nobody else.
And he brought them into playoff. He turned them into a playoff team through him.
And they're playing better now without him. They're playing better without him. That's my point. They're playing better without him.
That's the same argument of whenever Memphis was playing better without Ja Morant. Doesn't mean that they're better without him. Other players might have gotten going and they started getting clicking, but that doesn't mean I don't know.
But
man. I don't believe that.
Were better without Ja. They statistically were.
They were, and look at them now.
It wasn't a false narrative.
Yeah, again, but
everybody's injured.
Okay,
everybody's injured on Memphis.
All right.
Everybody's actually in.
No one is gonna be. No one would be scared of Memphis without Ja, and I'm telling you, no one's scared of the Knicks without Randall. They don't have enough.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
They don't have enough, man.
I think what they have is a good solid crew. I don't agree with that one.
I think they're solid, but it's not like they're gonna be up there and competing. They're not gonna compete. I don't think they can compete with Orlando. I don't think they can. They definitely can't compete with the Celtics. And I really don't know if they'd be able to compete with the Pacers. I think it'll be a fun matchup. I think the Pacers walk out of that one, though.
The Celtics is the only true dominant team in the East. The
I
only
agree.
dominant team in the East. There's nobody else that dominates. So any other matchup is literally a toss up because they're all so young. It's literally a toss up.
But we are underway here. Mav's gonna miss the first shot. We're gonna have a loose ball foul on Kyrie. I think he got Bam in the eye. Trey said, "Bro, imagine Pacers versus Bulls in a conference." Trey, you always come up with like the most ridiculous situations. Like that would never happen. It's like LeBron Lakers is better without AD. Right. That's how I see it too. Hero drives inside. Cut's gonna get fouled by Gafford. That's his name, Gafford. I was trying to remember it. I like what I saw out of Gafford the other day against the Warriors. Even though they lost, he looks so much better out there than Powell. It does suck that they don't have Lively, who got injured, but Gafford and Lively, I think, would be a nice 1-2 punch at the center position for them next year. All right, Kyrie bringing it up after 2 made free throws by Miami. Where are you at now? Luka with it up top.
I'm actually closing some stuff out, so I'm not looking at it right now.
Okay. Kicked out to the corner. We're going to have a 3-point shot for Jones Jr. No good. Rebound. Miami. Heat bringing it down. Got a good size difference here. Backing up Kyrie Irving. Can't get the fadeaway to go. Kyrie to bring it up for the Mavs. Kicking out to the corner again, but loses the ball, and it's going to dribble out of bounds. Miami's ball. A lot of mistakes so far by Dallas. Really only one decent look was the 3 that didn't drop. And then we've had turnover and loose ball foul. I got questions for, let's say you was born on leap year. How old would you be? I mean, you'd still be the same age, but how do people do that? You know anybody that was born on like a leap year day?
Yeah.
Like, how do they celebrate their birthday?
You
they just like
basically celebrate. You legally your leap year birthday is your birthday, but in your actual age and you grow, you do still give yourself a birthday. You just do either the first of the next month, or you know what I'm saying. That's basically what you do.
Yeah.
Because I think Robert Horry was leap year, and I think. And like technically at a certain point he was 3 years old, but really was like 15. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
that's funny.
Like, yeah.
Luka's gonna be able to get the first points on the board for Dallas, knocking down a 3-point shot. We have a nice drive inside. Miami scoring again. 6-3. Gafford with it up top. Feeds Luka. Luka's gonna take one from the logo. Got it. Splash. Hero driving inside on Gafford. And Gafford just gave him too much space. You got to close out that lane. Gave him a wide open look to the basket. Luka with it up top, guarded by Jimmy Buckets. Crossing over, step back. Once another 3. This one's well short, but he's going to chase down his own miss. Gets the layup to keep it tied at 8-all. Luka with all the points so far for the Dallas Mavericks. Jimmy Adebayo wide open, 3-point look, strong. Gafford can't get the rebound, but Kyrie's going to come down with it, pass it up to Luka. Luka cutting inside is going to get fouled by Bam Adebayo. Can't wait for Irvin to do a Space Jam shot like he did during the Nuggets. That'd be crazy. Kyrie up top, guarded by Martin. Crossing over, driving inside, gets the space, and well defended. It almost like he might have got fouled, but nothing's going to be given. It's going to go out of bounds off Dallas. Miami to bring the ball up. How long has Tyler been healthy so far? Because I know he was hurt the last Miami game that we covered. Is he just now getting back?
I think he is just now getting back, or at least like a game or two prior.
Caleb Martin with the 3 from the corner.
Maybe I put this over here.
Oh, dangerous pass inside to Gafford. It's going to get kicked right back out. Good drive inside. Jones Jr. Good tough bucket. Martin driving. Going in. Puts it off the glass. Can't get it. Gets his own board. Finishes back again. A lot of points so far early on in this game. Just 5 minutes in or less than 5 minutes in. 13-10. Miami up. Luka tries to go for the cross-court pass. It's going to get intercepted by Jimmy. Jimmy up top to Jovic. Jovic kicks out. Martin 3. No good. And it's going to be a long rebound by Martin. Keeping possession alive with 10 seconds to go. They find Bam underneath. Is going to be tapped out of bounds by Washington Jr. Miami's ball. Trey said, you hear the news that Hornets might sign the first female head coach? I did not hear that. Who is it? Is it the is it the girl from the G League? Jovic gonna pull up from 3.
Title.
No good. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Luka goes inside, kicks out to Kleba. Kleba back to Luka. Luka's gonna get the pump fake, drive inside, and just so smooth and patient with it is Luka getting the finish at the rim. Rod said, I want a girl in a G-string. He said, forget the G League, huh? You for the G-string.
Oh. YouTube not receiving enough. What does that mean?
What?
Screenshot that.
What's it saying?
Oh, just when it says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
I got a random frame drop. That's what it's referring to. It's just gonna cause it to be a little blurry, and then as it catches up, it'll be fine. That is all. Trey said, my friend is Lakers fans say if the Lakers gets bounced off in the play-in, he watched the WNBA team because of Curry's god sister. Okay, so he's just gonna say screw the NBA if his team gets bounced. It'll be interesting, man. I mean, right now they're sitting at the 9th spot. They'll be facing against the Warriors if all were to stay like this. But it's real close. I mean, anything can change from 6 to 9, really, within the next several within the last 3 games. You know, even really 6 to 10 if someone were to go on a lose streak, or 7 to 10. So how would you feel if Warriors face the Lakers to start off the play-in? What do you think their chances are?
It depends if the refs play fair. Honest answer. If the refs officiate fairly, I guarantee we win. If they ref how they've been reffing throughout the season for them, we're gonna lose by 15.
Fair enough. Ron said I play in the D League. The D League, huh?
right now too, without them having AD, which I seen some a story pop up say he has headaches and nausea. I was like, you need to realize that means he has a concussion, right?
Yeah, he's concussed, right? Well, I
Nobody's
mean,
talking about it,
he has an eye
but they're not saying
contusion,
it
so
like, oh,
that doesn't if he has an eye contusion, that doesn't necessarily mean he could have a concussion too, because that will affect those things as well.
but it's the second time he's got hit in the face, in the eye, and in the face,
Yeah,
and within like a couple weeks.
yeah.
So it's a possibility still that he could have.
Oh yeah, it's definitely possible.
Yeah. So I'm like, they need to be, for health and safety reasons. I hope they check for that.
Mm-hmm. This commercial's so funny.
Because the worst thing is have him go out and play, and then something even worse happens. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh yeah, no, I'm 100% with you, man.
And it's just because they try to, they want the stars out there, which I understand. Stars sell, but health matters.
I mean, I don't even think it's a selling point as much as it is trying to make sure they fight for their positioning that they want in the play-in. I mean, they still have a chance at getting out of the play-in altogether. They need a couple things to fall their way. They're gonna need a couple losses by the Pels and a loss by the Suns, but it is possible. But their health, I mean, that has to be priority overall. Off the steal,
I think
Washington with the Yams.
I think with their last two losses, it's a lot more difficult because they lost a tiebreaker with the Warriors.
Right. Well, I said, if they win out, it doesn't matter what the Warriors do for them. Their matter is Suns and would be Suns, Sac, and the Pels. Sac has the tiebreaker. I believe Sac. No, Sac. I don't know if Sac has tiebreaker over or not. I know the Lakers have the tiebreaker over the Pelicans for sure. Dallas up 17-16. Hero goes in for the short jump shot. Too strong off the heel of the rim. Kyrie kicks out. 3-point shot. Just short. But Kyrie almost with the steal. Be gathered up by Bam Adebayo. I'm sorry, by Jimmy Butler. Now Bam bringing it down. Working it out to Hero. Hero looking at Jovic. Jovic out to Martin in the corner. Working the ball around. Back up top to Hero. Guarded by Luka Doncic. He's going to drive inside. Thought about the step back. He's going to step into the shot and draw the contact by Luka Doncic. It's going to be should be a shooting foul here. My boy Luka got to turn the Miami Heat into the Miami.
The Kings have leverage over Lakers.
The Kings have leverage. Yeah. Okay.
The Kings have leverage over Lakers. They won all four.
I got you.
Won all four meetings.
So they need so they'll need Sac to lose. They'll need Sac to lose twice. Suns to lose twice. Yeah, there's no chance of them getting out. There's a chance for them to get up to like 8th or 7th because Sacramento plays against the Pelicans and the Suns to close out the season, I believe. I think we play Sacramento this Thursday, actually. Yeah. Luka for 3. It just settles right in for him, man. 13 points already for Luka in the first quarter. 20-18. Bam with it. Guarded by Kleba. He's going to go inside. Too strong. Gets right inside the semicircle, but can't get the finish. Luka with the board, bringing it up. He's going to get double teamed early. He's going to step back into a 3. This one too strong. Hero trying to bring with some force, going to come up, pull up from the foul line, but can't get the shot to drop. And Luka will slow it down after receiving the board. Oh my goodness, crazy pass by Luka out to the corner to Hardaway. Almost loses. It's going to be in the hands of Kleba. Kleba to Hardaway up top. And we should have a off-ball foul. They're going to call Jovic on a hold. Let's see. Why can't the NBA? Let's see. Why can't the NBA do wild card like NFL, NHL? Let 9 versus 10 and 8 versus 11. The reason for it, Trey, is because they do 8 versus 9 because the winner of them moves forward because they're typically the ones that go into playoffs. 9 and 10 face each other. If you lose, you're out. If you win, you go on to play the loser of the 8 and 9 series. It makes sense to me, to be fair. Because if you don't do it that way, then you're just extending the playoffs.
Is the wild card.
Yeah, that's what it basically is, right?
Yeah.
Because again, the whole purpose of it is to try. The whole purpose of the play-in was to drive teams to play throughout the whole entire year and to not, start to get lazy and start throwing near the end just so they can get better opportunities at lottery picks. With having a chance at the 10th seed to get in the playoffs, it gives you a little more incentive at the end of the season to keep fighting. And then the fact that if you get 8th or 7th or 8th, you only have to win one to guarantee yourself in the playoffs. So that's the reason why. The NBA really need to go back division. Let the top 3 divisions get home court. I don't know why you think that, Trey. What do you think about that, Non? I don't remember how it used to be like that back in the day. I feel like that doesn't make sense because like divisions and stuff isn't really as prominent in the NBA as the NFL. I mean, you play the teams 4 times, but like the Pels, they have played Sacramento 5 times, and they're not in their division. Did I lose you?
You asked me, but then you kept talking, so I was just waiting.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just waiting. I wasn't sure if you was finished. I wasn't looking at you. I was looking at the schedules. But,
I got you.
I mean, like basically what he said as far as the divisions, there's no true determinant no more. Like I'm assuming in the past it used to be a little bit different, but I was young, I wasn't paying attention to divisions. You just look at the top 8 to 10. That's all you look at. It doesn't matter. The divisions don't really matter.
Yeah, I mean divisional titles stuff aren't even celebrated
based
in
off
the
the
NBA,
team
really.
you're playing against.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could do that.
No, they're really not.
Nothing is everything. Look at some scores around the league. We got Memphis and Cleveland, who are coming near the end of the second quarter. They're all tied up at 45 all. Charlotte and Atlanta, who started off at the same time as this game. Atlanta currently has a 1-point lead over the Hornets. Toronto 2 points over the Brooklyn Nets. And then in just a little bit, we'll have Orlando versus Milwaukee, Spurs versus OKC. And then at 9 o'clock, probably the last 2 games of the night are 2 of the bigger games this evening. We're at 9 o'clock. We'll have Minnesota and Denver fighting for the number 1 spot in the Western Conference. Both of them tied up at 55-24. And then at 9:30, Phoenix versus Clippers. Clippers, man, they walked the dog on Phoenix the other night.
Yeah, they really did. That was disgusting. I still don't understand how that happened.
I don't understand.
32-4.
Right.
Like, how you let that happen?
I saw it on Twitter. I was like just scrolling and I was like, what? I was like, what is happening? I got out of class and I was like, this ain't right. Someone ain't right.
The other thing I thought was kind of interesting, I don't understand how in today's NBA it even happened. It statistically shouldn't have happened, is the fact that the Celtics lost yesterday and didn't get a single free throw shot.
Well, the refs weren't calling anything because the other team only got 2.
I know, but that's just that's such an anomaly. Like it shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you. The
Like
refs just
you talking about swallow your whistle. You swallow that bitch. It took a crap
I'm
to wiggle
saying
out.
it might have been broken. It might not have had the bead in there that makes it roll. Because yeah, like I said, there was only 2 free throws the whole night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the way they call the game now, I feels like that should be actually impossible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The way they call the games now, there's no way. Especially with the way Celtics play defense,
right.
should be a lot more fouls on them because the way they play defense, and the
Oh,
Bucks because their lack of how they play defense.
how's that not a
A lot
foul?
more calls on them. It's a good question.
Yo, Charles in the building. What's good, brother? How you doing?
What up, Charles? What up? What up? What up?
No fouls. Good job. Let them play. I want to go watch the game. Like, part of me wants to go try it. I probably could watch the replay of it probably tomorrow. I think is when League Pass allows you to watch the replay. I'm curious as to, like, was it just, were they just, nobody was being physical and it's just a soft game? Like, I want to understand what happened.
I was wondering if it's maybe because Giannis went out, so it just whistle just stopped.
Yeah.
Patrick Beverly.
Trey said, "Oh, they getting ready for the play-in playoffs." You think that's what it is? Charles said, "Good chilling. How about y'all, man? Hey, living our best life, man.
Yeah.
You know, doing what we can."
Glad you're doing good, brother.
Somehow, Mavs win the tip off the jump ball between Kyrie and oh goodness, I always forget his name. The rookie. Hawkes, thank you. I always want to say Javier.
Hawkes.
Kyrie, long 3, no good. Let me update the score here real quick, guys. Where is this coming from? Thank you. Inside to Butler. No foul again. So they're saying it was blocked. Maybe it was blocked before the contact? No, nothing was blocked. That's a foul. That's the second one. The other one should have been a foul earlier when they landed in his landing area. They ran through his landing area. That's crazy.
Some weird calls.
Kyrie out to the corner, tipped off. Jimmy with the steal. But it's going to go a little long for him to be able to finish it. He's going to pass it back. Patty Mills for a pull-up transition 3. Got it.
Splash. Buckets. So he'd be selling. Haven't watched them in a minute. They do be selling. I will agree with you on that.
Well, just down by 2 right now. Kyrie going inside. Pulls up. Yeah. Too easy for Kyrie. Can't let him get whatever he wants inside, man. Hawkes, good drive inside. Picks up his dribble and tries to go cross court to Highsmith. Out of bounds. Turnover.
28-24 is the current score. 50.1 seconds left in the game in the quarter.
Exum out to Kyrie. Kyrie is going to shoot over Highsmith. Oh, my. Oh, my. Never any doubt for Kyrie.
31-24. 30 seconds and counting to end the first.
No good by Patty Mills in the corner. Oh, Kyrie, bro. It's a work of art what he does with the basketball, man.
Yeah, he's pretty damn special. Pretty special.
Let's see. Damn,
End of the
how many?
first, 33-24.
Yes, sir. Trey says, "Damn, how many times does the Heat need to change their stadium name?" Hey, they sponsors be be going crazy. I guess they must be signing 1-year deals with these guys. Charles said to Hero off the bench, or did he
Could be
start?
somebody
He started
offering more
tonight.
money.
Yeah.
Could be people just offering more money.
I mean,
Or if a business goes bankrupt, they automatically lose that title.
Yeah, it could be it too.
And that's definitely a possibility.
The bankrupt thing feels like sounds like it makes more sense. I can't imagine like doing a deal and just doing a 1-year deal with a team to have your name on the building.
It could depend. It could depend on the brand. Like the brand could do that, where it's like they just trying to promote a singular thing or an invention of some sort. So it's just used as PR and marketing. Some of those companies got money to burn like that.
Yeah, maybe so. Pizza. Yeah, he started today, Charles. Hasn't looked great though. He's had a couple of good looks in the inside, a couple of close buckets. Couldn't get him to drop. I believe he also has a turnover, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and he also has one turnover. Yeah.
I think once he gets those back, which will probably be, a little bit deep into the playoffs, he'll be okay.
Yeah, this is just his fourth game back. Just his fourth game back, and even through those first 3 games, he only played a total of let's see here, that is average. They said he averaged about 34 minutes. During those first 3 games. I mean, that's a lot of time. Yeah. So I almost feel like they're trying to force him to get back. I'm not sure. I know he dealt with the hand last year. I don't know what his injury was this year. Let me see if it'll show it.
Yeah, I don't. That could explain why he got so much minutes. Could have nothing to do with his legs.
It was a knee injury. Yes, that really doesn't make sense. Yeah,
maybe
really
it's because
he's
young. They felt. Yeah. Maybe it's because he's young.
Maybe so. Said, bro, we need to trade Hero ASAP. Okay. Tired of giving him chances. Dude, y'all messed up by signing him to that contract y'all did, bro. That was insane. I still can't get over that one. Like,
yeah, it was too big for the time.
Like, I feel like the only contract like that was just unwarranted that actually worked in any sport, at least in recent years, was the Christian Kirk contract. I did not understand Christian Kirk getting that bag that he got at Jacksonville after leaving Arizona. But he showed out when he got that, paycheck. Hero's been, unfortunately, nothing but injured. So it's really, you haven't even been able to judge his value. He's just been hurt or recovering. Charles said he dropped 33 last night against the Rockets, but his efficiency is just stupidly trash. Yeah, he's only 21. Is he only 21 years old? I thought he was older than that.
Yeah, that's what I say. He's pretty young.
I thought he was at least
probably another reason why they shouldn't have gave all that money.
Right.
Too damn young.
No, he's not 21. He's 20. He's 24. I was about to say. I was like, ain't no way he's 21.
I just know he's young.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean he shot last 10 games. I mean, he's shooting 51%. I mean, that's as efficient as you can ask. Let's see. I saw the solar eclipse with the real glass in Fort Wayne. I played basketball outside. I put the glass, it turned pitch black, dark, and I made the shot. Patty Mills going to get fouled on a mid-range jumper.
Oh, okay.
I really hope we're able to hold this dang 6 spot, man. Mills knocks down a couple free throws. 26-33. Did I not call Derrick Henry trade last season? You did call it, brother. You did call it. I mean, I think the writing was on the wall that he would end up leaving. I still find it interesting, like, because what they go and pick up, they went and picked up Aaron Jones, right? So now they got Aaron Jones and Ty J. Spears.
Yeah.
I wonder who they're gonna have as their main back. Like, I wonder if Aaron Jones is gonna get the same Dalvin Cook treatment. Appreciate
Angela
you,
Connor.
Yeah.
Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. 35-26 is the current score.
Make it 37.
Yeah, 37 now, yeah. Hawks and Hornets tied at 44. Raptors and Nets. Raptors up by 3, 37-34.
Hawkeye is going to get fouled by Josh Green. 11-point lead. I believe it's the largest of the night so far.
That foul definitely saved him because Hawkeye lost his dribble. About to commit a nice turnover for an easy fast break dunk.
Easy too, man. Highsmith inbound to Jimmy. Jimmy's going to call for the high screen. Gets the switch on a Hardaway Jr. Jimmy, who's shooting 40% from 3 this year, drives inside, tries to find Kevin Love in the corner, and sends it to the second row.
Some terrible turnovers by the Heat right now.
Look, Jimmy thought Kevin Love was Wembanyama. They look alike.
I'm about to say, you know he wasn't jumping. You know how old that man's knees are? How many miles he got?
He don't even jump on his 3-point shots anymore, bro. It's all wrist.
I'm about to say he barely jumps. It is a foul. It is a foul, but I do hate the head going like that. Don't stop. Don't
yeah.
do that. I can't stand when players do that.
It's how you get the call, man. It's the only way to get the call. Let's see. That Diggs trade caught me off guard.
So tacky.
I figured he was going to be gone. I figured he was going to leave. But you're going to have some fun in Houston, man. Houston's going to be a scary team. I wonder what the expectations are for Houston now. Stocking up their wide receivers. CJ Stroud coming into his second year. I mean, the only thing that's really they're behind on is a running back. They draft a running back early. You know, and then anything lineman, just keep your quarterback healthy.
Should have went.
Very true. Derrick Jones, corner 3, no good. Love, rebound, pass it up to Hawkeye. Hawkeye on the fast break to Butler. Missed the jam. Now Dallas making their revenge tour all the way to the other end, and they're going to miss it as well. And like Non said, ugly basketball going on in this start of the second quarter. We're almost 3 minutes in. Finally, we get a clean look from Miami. Knocking out a 3-point shot is Kevin Love. They could
29, 9:34 to go.
Damn, they said 3. Wasn't that Kevin Love that made the 3? That wasn't Caleb Martin, right? The announcers said Caleb Martin. They can't even get that right.
That was Love.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That was Love, right? Off the miss, Hawkeye's bringing it up. Love goes underneath. What a great pass. Jimmy just couldn't hold it. Goodness. You can't ask for a better pass than that.
Yeah.
I don't even understand why Kyrie tries that shot, right? It goes in, but dude, he wasn't set. It didn't even look like he meant to jump. What a block. Great passing there. We get the block.
Great selfless basketball by Dallas.
Just excellent passing underneath, making them go one way, then the other, finishing with the easy slam. Very nice.
And timeout called by Miami.
Let's see. Trey said, no, I hate that trade. Now, if the race for the division now between Texas Jaguars and my Colts, Trey, I don't know if your Colts are in, if you can put your Colts in that conversation. Oh, they played really
They're not in
good
the
last
conversation
year,
now.
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anthony Richardson's got a ball out for them to be in that conversation.
Yeah.
And to
They're
be
on the outside looking in,
realistic,
brother.
I almost
Sorry to
don't
say
want.
it.
I almost don't even want to say Jaguars are in that conversation. The way that they fell off last year, it was just not good football.
Yeah, if they start, yeah. It was not. It was not good football. I agree. You're absolutely right.
It almost feels like it's becoming the AFC North or East again, with Patriots being dominant, all the other teams just kind of sitting in the corner. Like that's what it's setting up to be. You know, Jaguars are there, and the Colts are making good moves. But like, didn't y'all lost Zach Moss, right? Didn't he go to somewhere else too? So like, y'all lost some pieces. I don't know, man. I could be wrong about Zach Moss. I remember some running back got moved. I can't remember who it was. I think it's him, but I could have that mistaken.
I'm not 100% sure, so I can't even speak on it, to be honest with you.
No one talks about Indiana sports. We coming back to life. Well, hey, come back to life, man. Pacers have been exciting. That's for sure. Let's see. Yeah, it's looking like a blowout. If it was the playoffs, I wouldn't be worried. Which you talking about with the Heat? Said we signed Deontay Hardy from the Bills. Oh, did y'all get him? Interesting. Did that happen today? Because there was like rumors spouting around that like he was getting back in contact with some of the Saints people. And some people thought that he might come back to the Saints. I didn't think it really made sense. Moss to the Bengals. Thank you. That's right, Charles. The Ben girls. Goodness. Man, y'all Ben girls. What y'all talking about? I remember Kevin Love on 2K. He always gets traded to Heat. Did he really on 2K? That's funny. We just signed Ty Hilton again. He back, but he old. Yeah, say Ty Hilton don't do nothing for y'all. I'm saying y'all didn't really improve anywhere. I mean, to be honest, it could be strategic, knowing what y'all's division looks like now. You know, a semi throw, to go and grab somebody, get some more draft prospects, get some higher picks and such. I don't know. I mean, outside of who's y'all's wide receiver too? Isn't it the white boy? What's his name? I keep wanting to say like Percy, but I don't think it's Percy.
I didn't realize freaking Chiefs signed Carson Wentz. That's hilarious.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, I hope they put him in. Max Crosby's gonna feast.
Let's see, but Alec Pierce. I forget. Never mind. I'm sorry. I forget about Josh Downs. Yeah, Josh Downs showed out last year. I forgot about him.
Another 3 by Kyrie. Scores now 45-31. Martin on the perimeter. Swing pass to Adebayo. Adebayo looks to get off the Hero. Hero switches back. Still got the rocket at the baseline. Martin for 3. Why is his shot is so weird. It's all legs.
It's so uncomfortable looking.
That little kick at the end is like, you don't know how to jump?
Charles said we might as well pick up Slant Boy while we're at it.
On Dallas.
Y'all probably should, Charles. Yeah, Alec Pierce is what I was thinking of.
Luka,
yeah, I would if y'all do. That's what y'all have. Speed. Y'all need.
Luka,
y'all need.
Glass, no good.
Big body with good hands. I mean, I don't know if I'd sell my.
Martin misses the layup.
I don't know if I'd sell my soul for Michael
Luka
Thomas.
with the alley. It's good.
Oh, that's nice.
Hero drives high off the glass is good.
Trey said we still have Taylor and Zach Moss. Y'all don't have Zach Moss. That's what I was saying. Moss, at least that's what Charles said. Moss went to the Bengals. So I mean, y'all have JT, which I do love JT, but he hasn't had a good year since that explosive year. And it's just our O-line. Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing, man. It's hard to get any offensive going if your O-lines can't hold it down.
Luka makes his first free throw. Score is now 48. I think it says 36 it will score. 48-36.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Luka, 14 points, shooting 5 for 8, 3 from 5 from 3-point range.
Makes
And
both
when
at the line.
Knock it in.
The charity stripe.
13-point game. Trey, you the guy from Anchorman? What is it? How often does Sex Panther work? 50% of the time works every time. Trey said, every year our defense is getting good sometimes. Is it always getting good? Or is it only sometimes getting good? You got to make up your mind. It has gotten better. I mean, y'all do have a solid defense.
Hero floater.
There you go.
Easy work. 51-38.
Gafford. Underneath. Knocks down another little floater. 53-38. 15-point lead now for Dallas.
Out of bounds. Get Gafford off his feet. Short shot.
My goodness.
That was a terrible touch on that shot.
Charles said, yeah, I wanted the Ravens to trade for DK, but there was a rumor the Ravens were asking for Debo's status, and if it's the right value, they would trade for him. Interesting. I wonder if Debo would leave the 49ers.
Yeah, I think he would.
You think so?
I definitely think he would. So to be like the true star, where it's like no question. Yeah, he seems like that's the type of person he is.
58 after the pit 3, forcing the timeout. 20-point game now. Oh, I don't know. I mean, especially with Ayuk gone now. I mean, he's now the number 2 option. I don't know if, even though he's always been, the number 1 or number 2 option, like there's not many people behind him. He's going to get a lot more looks now, especially with Ayuk being gone. But I also feel like you do that. That's when you start worrying about that, is when you put yourself in a situation where you join a team and then your career starts trembling downhill a little bit.
Well, I mean, when we look at sports, especially American sports, that happens so often where players chase the bag and they don't chase titles or good teams. They chase the bag.
Right.
And they either look good on a terrible team or they fade into nothingness,
Mm-hmm. Too common, man.
Oh, way too common. It's like we was talking about last year when we were saying how Pacers wasn't really anything last year, but people were still going there. They was going there for the money. Like the team had no potential of making the playoffs. It's like no potential. Yeah. But you're gonna go there for a big bag. I understand getting paid, but damn,
I don't know.
You said Ayuk is gone, or you talking about him? Him
He
talking about
should be.
he want to be somewhere else.
No, no, Ayuk is more than likely gone. Like I think he's a free agent. I don't think they're gonna re-sign him. It's I wouldn't say he's gone now. He's not gone
I
now,
think
but
that's it.
the rumors is that he will
Oh,
not
okay.
be. He should not be with the Niners next year.
I think that's definitely a mistake by the Niners.
And as of right now, a lot of people are saying Patriots and Cardinals are two among the favorites to create a package for him.
That's scary. Because as a player, I wouldn't want to go to either one of those.
Yeah. And there was some rumors about the
Like,
Steelers
yeah,
possibly. I feel like the
I'm just gonna
Steelers would be
retire.
the best spot
Let's
for
go
him,
retire.
but we'll see. Yeah, I'm right there.
Probably, yeah.
Trey says it flips every year. Our offense is good, defense is good. Ever since every year, our time up's good or defense good is ever since Adam Vinatieri's retirement, our field goal unit is bad. Well, I mean, if it's flipping every year, then that means that neither one of them have been very good. You know what I mean? Like if it's flipping, unless y'all are literally just trading away pieces every time y'all get good and then going back to being bad, you know, if it's good, it should stay consistently good for a while. You know, it's like what's the reason for it? Are y'all trading away pieces? Are you not investing in players that are elevating? Are y'all, you know, what's going on with that? I mean, as far as the field goal going, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's tough. Charles says, where do y'all think T. Higgins is heading? I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I'm not
That's a
sure.
good question. I really don't. I really don't know.
I mean, the thing is, just like you're assuming he wants to go somewhere to where he can be the true number one, right? So, you know, you got to think what locations are still missing that. What locations need that right now? A true number one.
Uh, hmm.
Ooh, what if he went to Buffalo? They're now missing a number one.
I mean, that's true.
Ball's gonna get stripped. Luka driving inside on Jovic, pulls back, kicks out. Washington goes inside, hands it off. Gafford, easy, easy.
Jacksonville.
They got Christian. Well, I mean, maybe, but if he wants to be a true number one, he's not going to get passed over Christian Kirk. He'll get about the same amount of targets, maybe two more. Highsmith with the follow up. What if he goes to the Bucks? It's the owner sometimes. Yeah, I feel that. The Bucks. I could possibly see the Bucks. I mean,
Oh yeah, y'all owner is terrible.
in Tampa, that'd be good weather and all that. Maybe so. Hardaway, corner three, doesn't go. It's going to be long board. Luka driving inside with 12 seconds, puts up a tough one, doesn't get the foul. It's going to be a rebound by Miami. Highsmith bringing it up, down by 20, feeds. Smith goes inside, gets fouled and blocked. So Martin will have two from the line. I'm really still interested what the heck's going to happen with...
That was not a foul. That was not a foul. I'm talking about they were trying to say on the Luka when there was a foul. Like, no, he actually just flailed his legs. They never was no contact.
Yeah. Well, of course.
It was actual separation by Jovic.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh, that's awesome. So Evans did end up re-signing with the Bucks.
What's
I don't
that?
know where I was on March 5th whenever that news got broke, but
I don't remember hearing that at all.
yeah, it says it's on the Bucks page.
I didn't
On
know that either.
Monday, Evans and the Buccaneers began a new chapter together, agreeing to a 2-year contract that keeps the 5-time Pro Bowl receiver with the only NFL franchise he has known.
That's good. That's cool. I was hoping he would stay. I think he just makes sense there.
I think so too. What if he goes to New England? They still have Zeke
Kyrie.
and old Juju Smith-Schuster. Ain't nothing going on in New England.
Cleveland with the driving foul.
Ain't nothing positive
Even though I
going
like
on
the
in New England.
coach, whatever. The only thing positive I got going on is the coach right now. That's it.
I don't even know much about him.
It's the coach. Mayo? Yeah. Cleveland makes the first score 61-42. Just widening the gap by Dallas.
And I don't think Zeke is under contract either, Trey. I think Zeke's a free agent again. I think he only signed a 1 year with them. And I'm not sure if Schuster's still part of that team either. I think he signed a 2-year, but I'm not 100%. What's up, Samuel?
What up, Wilkinson? What up, what up, what up? Luca. I hate those plays. Let's see.
62-42 is the score. Mavs holding on to a solid lead tonight. And I believe this win basically I believe this win seals their position ahead of the Pelicans, and at least at the minimum the 5th spot in the Western Conference.
I believe you are correct, my friend. Said you just signed a 3-year deal?
Oh, was it 3-year? Okay.
Said New England might as well sign Tom Brady out of retirement, pay him back. Luka makes both free throws, 64-42. I mean, if this is the Miami that's trying to go into the playoffs, it's gonna be a one and done.
Off the miss, Kyrie.
Got it.
Splash. Sad, hurt day. Why are you sad today, Sam?
Yeah, why are you sad?
Butler out to Martin. Martin inside. Rejected by Washington. Luka with it up top. Guarded by Mark. Step back. Thought about the 3. Steps into it. Kicks out. Washington for 3. Just short. Butler with the board. Shoot. I'll be the next Kurt Warner in football for my Colts or any team. Oh, yeah, Trey, you Kurt Warner? Butler with the offensive rebound and the lay-in. 44-67, minute to go. Goodness gracious, it's not even halftime yet. Dallas putting a whooping on them, up by 23. Luka. Guarded by Jovic. Step back, shoots the 3 right over his head. Short rebound by Hero. My family, someone passed away in your family. I'm sorry to hear about that, Samuel. I'll definitely be sending some prayers your way, brother.
Definitely sorry to hear that, man.
Butler knocks down a 3-point shot.
And your family.
Luka. Oh. What the?
Beats the clock.
Oh my God! What is that? That's incredible, man. And that will bring us into halftime. 69-47, 22-point lead by the Mavs. 69 in 1/2. My goodness. Here's Jefferson really liking that
makes
basketball.
no sense.
Huh? What?
No, just that score.
Oh, yeah.
How bad
absolutely.
Miami playing.
Trey said, man, I hate the new YouTube curse now. I don't even curse. Something I do, they removed. I put on not meant for kids. They disabled my comments. What kind of stuff is that now? I mean, there's certain certain channels have like you have access to be able to have like any profanity instantly be blocked or go to review. You know, and sometimes that'll work in the live stream chats as well. If like sometimes the thing will just automatically get sent for review, or just automatically get deleted.
No, if the only time they disable your comments is if you put it's meant for kids. They don't disable when it say not meant for kids.
Right.
Because that's why if you see any of those live streams that happen where they playing cartoons, there's no comments because it automatically blocks comments.
Yeah.
So you might have clicked it reverse. You might have reverse clicked it.
Maybe so.
If it's not showing comments, you click the wrong thing.
Like, are you talking about on one of your videos?
That's what I was assuming. That's why I was assuming he meant that.
I mean, I can comment on your video, or at least on the video that I last saw.
So he made 0 moves. What's Pat Riley thinking? So Hurts. Don't even bother watching the Heat. Yeah, definitely they needed to make some kind of move. What kind of move that is, I couldn't really tell you, but they needed to do something. Because it's basically the same team as last year. You say, yeah.
I mean, y'all did make moves, Charles. Y'all lost all the players that got y'all into the playoffs that folded right at the end. And what? Who was it? Vincent. The Struce. And wasn't there one other person that y'all lost as well? What up, Charles? Charles with the 12 months said didn't even notice this banner new. I don't think it's new, man. Talking about like being able to like type in the chat like that. I don't think it's new.
No, that's whenever you have your anniversary, you get the opportunity to do that
one time. Yeah.
You probably didn't notice it.
Yeah, probably never did it. Yeah. Boom, dos, tres, cuatro, boom, dos. Damn, I was really hoping we were gonna get BI back tomorrow. Might have him back by Friday. I really hope we get him at least. Get him. I don't know. It's like you want to get him in at least a game or two before playoffs, especially if we got to play in the play-in. You know, you don't want him coming in being straight cold. You know, with no game action over a course of a month or it's been 2 weeks now.
Yeah. You definitely want him to have some mileage under his legs before the play-in or playoff starts.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Trey says, who's the NBA version of Cowboys? Is it Lakers or Doc Rivers Bucks? Definitely not Doc Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
My family pastor passed away, died at the age of Oh, your family's pastor. Okay. Oh, that's sad, man. I'm sorry to hear about that.
Definitely still, yeah. Yeah, because when you definitely go to church on a religious, like a true religious basis, your pastor is basically like part of your family. So definitely understand that, but still lost.
Absolutely.
Sorry to hear you lost.
Hey, one good thing about a passer passing is that they're going exactly where they want to go. You know what I mean? Their job has been finished, and they're ready to go on and be with the person they serve.
Most definitely.
Charles said, "Yeah, we should just rebuild, trade Butler and Hero, get a young star, and build around Bam." I'm not against that, man. But it's putting Bam in the situation to be the star. It's like they don't do that always, and like I don't understand why they haven't done that.
Yeah.
When they did that during the playoffs, is when they looked deadly. Is when their focus was get Bam going early and as soon as possible. When Bam is, Bam, there's really no reason why he shouldn't be averaging 27, 28 points and 9, 10 rebounds. There's just no reason. He's too athletic, too talented. He really can play 1 through 5 on the court. He should be the main focus.
He should be close to averaging double-double from, pretty much almost every season.
Absolutely.
He's too good to not to.
Let's see. What's his averages right now for this year?
You're welcome,
he's averaging just 19. He's averaging less points. Now, I know, granted, Hero hasn't played as many games, but he's averaging less points than Tyler Hero. How is he your third option, so to speak? That makes no sense. He's averaging 10 boards. He's averaging 19.5 points. He should be averaging somewhere between at least 25 as a minimum. But I could see him peaking at averaging around 28 points a game.
It's like you said, they don't utilize them correctly. Celtics and Drew Holiday reach a contract extension already.
Uh-oh.
Quick.
Look who it is. Hoodie Juby. What's up, Hood? How you doing, brother?
What up, Hoodie?
How's life
4
been,
years,
man?
$135 million.
I did see that. That's awesome, man. Good for him. I mean, I'm sure the thing with Drew is that he's always wanted to find a place to settle in. Even when he came in and played with New Orleans, he wanted to retire here. But, he also wanted a champion. So we did a lot to put him in the best situation. We literally took the fattest of L to send him to the Bucks in order to give him a chance at winning a title, which he was able to do. But now getting near the end of his career, playing with a team like the Celtics, who have been, dominant in the Eastern Conference really over the last, 4 or 5 years, finish your career there if you can. Or if you want to come back to New Orleans for a year to close it out, we won't be upset. There's certain players, man, that just really embrace whatever city, whatever culture that they come into, and those people are very special. And Drew is one of those special guys.
I agree. Says Giannis is to miss the final 3 games of the season.
Oh, I bet. Did the MRI come back yet? Do they know what the injury is?
It didn't say. It just says he's supposed to miss the next 3 games, the last 3 games. It didn't say anything else.
I got you. I saw he was getting the MRI last night.
Anything else?
Okay. Let's see. Trey says.
I don't know if did you see the injury? Did you see when it happened?
Yeah, it was
it's like how you say when the injuries. Yeah, non-contact. He just
always the scariest.
Started running up and it's down the court. Yeah,
always the scariest. Trey says, if Rose and Jimmy retire, do you think that they come back to the Bulls? Jimmy definitely ain't coming back to the Bulls. Rose might.
Those bridges was burned a long time ago.
But I don't even know if Rose would either. Jimmy definitely won't, but Rose might.
Yeah.
It just all depends. I think
Jimmy's gonna retire Heat. He's gonna retire with the Heat.
For sure.
He's not going nowhere else.
Sam says, I'm going to a funeral on this date. Okay, I got you. Trey said 69. Nice. Stupid. I was waiting for someone to say it. Hoodie said, life for me has just been work and sleep, but I'll be back up and running. So, hey, ain't nothing wrong with the grind. You know what I'm saying, Hoodie? Ain't nothing wrong with the grind, man. I'm actually heading out your way this weekend, Hoodie. Well, kind of your way. Going to my cousins out there to go grab. We're gonna go we're gonna barbecue and hang out. Charles says, I'm off. Y'all take care, bro. I'm off to work. Stay safe. Hey, appreciate you, Charles. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day at work. Don't work too hard, my brother. And thank you for
Yeah, thank
re-upping
you,
your
brother, for stopping
membership.
by, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, most definitely. Trey, what are you talking about? I'm clicking on your most your videos and it doesn't show like that you can't comment.
They know better. Go metal. I forgot to update our
Is
sub goal.
is it a specific video you talking about?
Oh, that's so funny. We're literally got 100 subscribers since our last since the last time we recorded. So since Monday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just had to change out the 2 to a 3. Yeah, I'll hit you up, Hoodie. I'm not sure what time we're planning on getting out there. I think we're gonna try to get out there somewhat early because we're gonna go to the store and like get all this stuff. But I'll holla at you. Figure out what we got planned.
So Trey, when you do like those videos like you did for the Fairly Odd Parents, you got to make your video a whole lot bigger. You got to make your video a whole lot bigger because basically with YouTube they'll just see like you're trying to repost the video because it's like this small. Your video's like this small. That'll definitely get you a strike. Just like you know.
So I had a tour at a chemical plant yesterday where I'm trying to get a job at. And man, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
That's good.
They had it was so funny. So we go and they split us up into groups, and they had like I think like eight different escorts to go and like kind of show us around their unit, and they all have different units that they work for. So of course, like the two people that I end up going with were like the two people that had the big like complete opposite scale of like danger and everything, right? So I went to a water treatment side of things, energy. It's like energy and electric, or energy and environment. And so it's just basically water coming in, filtrating out the water, send the water throughout the rest of the plant. And it's very simple. Only one
Yeah.
person works at a time. It's like insane. Like it's like that's the luxury. You go. They basically told us you work here. You go around, you do 2 runs of checks, and then you just sit down and just make sure nothing crazy happens. And that's all you do for the whole day. I was like, well, that must be nice. Uh, and then the other one was I forget what it's called. And I think the chemical was called H2S. Uh, but it like keeps slipping my brain. But this is the most dangerous chemical that they create in the plant. So we went from the safest place to the most dangerous place. And that chemical, if you were to drop like out of a dropper, a single drop into a closed room, everybody in the room would instantly, all their fluids would start running out of their body. Mucus, snot, sweat, everything would just start flowing out their body. You would have to sprint out or you would perish. If a pound of it were to spill outside during the process due to a leak, the whole entire plant and the whole parish, which is a county for those of y'all that don't know what a parish is, would have to evacuate immediately. Yeah. That's how dangerous it is. So we went from like the most dangerous place to the safest place. I was like, oh my God. Said they fixed it. I talked to him. It was bugged. They said I used my old Android camera. Oh, I got you.
And if I was you too, I wouldn't post in my comments that you hate YouTube. I would just say don't do that. Don't do that.
Goodness gracious. I'd smack the hell out that kid. Throw food at me like that.
You said what?
I'd smack the shit out of my kid if they throw food at me like that. She's sitting there laughing. Hell no. Sammy said
the kids knew better.
right. Sammy said yesterday, tonight, crazy bad weather, 7 thunderstorms, tornado or hail at Winboro, Louisiana. Westfield, Texas. Yeah. Yeah, it's been bad, man. My
those same storms hit us yesterday and day before yesterday.
I know my grandma's awning fell on her car today. And of course, the insurance
I
adjusters
heard you
can't
say that
make
when
it
I
out.
stepped away. Yeah, of course.
So her car is just sitting underneath a broken awning right now. She's just stuck at home. And my mom, that's what my mom called
Damn.
before her stream. She went to go clean the parking lot that she has to go clean is still flooded. She can't drive in it. So she's like, yeah, just let you know I'll be home early. I was like,
Oh
okay.
wow.
All right. Let's see. Trey said for my stream, switch to 1920 1080. It takes all of my CPU, so I switched to 1220 720. 1220 720. It works great. Yeah,
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with 720p,
you don't really
man.
need the 1920 to 1080. Yeah, because the average phone is only doing 720p anyway. And most people watch on their phone, so that's all you need. That's all I use in my videos is 720.
Said it's raining right now. You know, to be honest, it was supposed
It's
to
actually
rain like
clear
all
today.
day.
It cleared up finally.
It cleared up for y'all. It was supposed to rain like all day.
Oh
It
yeah.
ended up getting pushed back. At least where I'm at, I don't think rain came in until about like 8, and then like 8 a.m. to like 12. It was like really bad, and then after that, it was just kind of chilling. But we were under thunderstorm. We were under tornado watch for the rest of the evening, so I didn't end up canceling work. I mean, wouldn't want to drive out somewhere and have something like that happen. Been through a tornado once. It was definitely an interesting experience, but I definitely don't have to go through it again. So
Yeah, definitely don't want to do that. Yeah, ours started on Friday. We got crazy rain throughout the weekend. Then Monday was just like, oh, a little bit of rain, just kind of cold, overcast, and of course we had the eclipse, which was fire, which was dope to experience. And then day before yesterday, we got some like a thunderstorms in groups. The lightning was flickering so much it looked like a strobe light on the party.
oh
It
my
was
god,
flickering for so long.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was just flickering. It just looked like a party.
I don't think I ever lost power because my TV never turned off. Normally, it's the first thing that turns off, and it normally stays off. And I see it's still on right now.
Yeah, we didn't lose power. We flickered. We flickered a couple times, but we didn't lose any.
Trey said the solar eclipse weather is hot and now it's raining. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are back into the second half now. Obviously, Dallas up by 22. Luka takes a 3-point shot. No good. Miami missed their first shot in the opening possession of the third quarter. Jovic underneath the Bam has the mismatch over Luka and is going to go ahead and get the easy dunk as he's standing underneath the rim.
Luka with 19 points, Kyrie with 21. Washington with a long three. It's good. 72-49. Miami just kind of like going through the motions. Adebayo from three from the baseline, no good. A little bit too strong. Rebound Luka. Luka off to Kyrie, back to Luka.
And that's
long pass to Gifford. Gafford will get a foul call.
That's the thing with Bam, too. It's like, I understand you can make that three, and y'all do eventually, but right now you just need to get a string of buckets and misses by Dallas, right? He's sitting there on the baseline. He's not covered very much. Bro, pump fake, get the man to dive forward, and then use your 7'2" wingspan to drive inside and dunk the ball. There was no one underneath the basket. Don't settle for a corner three like that, especially when you haven't made one yet. It doesn't make sense.
I agree with you. I think what you're saying is 100% correct. I don't get why he settles. Hero for three. No. Put back. It's good.
Jovic.
Kyrie.
So it's a car meet bad hoof hail. 3 foot 70 mile per hour wind. Oh my, yeah, that's always fun. LeBron needs to cut off, let go like Jeff Green did of the hair. Man, LeBron got enough money. He can just go and get plugs done. He'd be all right. Be like Drew Brees.
What do you think he has now? He has plugs
Right,
now.
he has plugs now. Right, that's what I'm saying. He got the money.
Yeah, he
Run
has
the
plugs
plugs.
now. People forget he was receding like a mug.
Yeah.
That was a joke between him and D Wade when he went to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
That hairline comes from another part of his body.
Right.
That's straight plugs. Why did
in LA,
that was
it's cheap too, by
supposed
the
to
way.
be-
It only costs like $1,000 to do. And it lasts for a couple years. That ain't nothing for
Yeah,
them.
probably. I don't get like you see them call the landing spot foul for Hero, which is the rule.
Right.
But why is that not getting called in every game? I don't get why it's not getting called in every game. Though.
It happened earlier against
Because it happens in every
Kyrie.
game.
And it didn't get called.
Yeah, it happens in every game. I don't get that. I don't get it.
The Curry effect every on shooting three. All right, gets all 3 free throws.
But Curry don't get that call.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not the Curry effect. Curry don't get that call. It's very rare. Luka step back. Gets the bounce.
Dude, that was almost basket interference.
Yeah. He definitely was swiping with the ball still on the rim. Hero. Quick pass. Jovic with the jam afterwards.
Sammy said, yo, Zach is on at Instagram. Do I have an Instagram? I mean, I have a personal Instagram. I mean, I don't really give that out. If you want to follow me, man, just follow the Real Fan Sports one. I'm on that page more than I am on my personal, to be honest.
Luka for a deep 3. Too hard. Jovic with the rebound, pushing the fast break. Solo 1v5. Ball gets tipped out by Luka. Come back the opposite direction with Kyrie leading with a 3. No good. Rebound Martin.
Well, good thing nobody from Miami decided to move in transition with Jovic. They're like, yeah, I'm too tired.
Yeah, no, absolutely nobody. He was literally 1v5. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, going to remain with Miami. Inbound pass goes to Jovic. Jovic hands off to Hero. Hero back to Jovic. Jovic shot block.
Boy, Gafford nasty, man. I told you. He's nice.
Play. I knew
that was a foul, right?
Against Warriors.
Why was that a foul?
Yes. There was 2 fouls in that sequence.
Right. That was a foul. There was 2 fouls in that What's sequence. Going on? Made it 3 regardless, but goodness gracious.
Yeah. Why Lil Boosie didn't call it a foul?
Lil Boosie? Dude looks like Boosie? Oh, now I gotta look at
I forgot who they said he was.
He got
the first name that came to mind. But I forgot he looked like one rapper. I forgot what the rapper's name is.
Does he got a Boosie fade?
The name that came to mind. I tried Twitter Live once, but bad idea. I tried Facebook. Game, it was good. Twitter just depends, man. Twitter Live is hit and miss. I know Dolph did it one time or a couple times, and one time was really good.
Yeah, ECG does good numbers on it as well.
We had like 40 or 50 people on Twitter one time.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter it really just depends on how much you post, really. If you post and get a decent response, it'll push you out because they really want people to live stream over there now.
Yeah.
They're desperate.
I mean, the thing is, you can't go and stream anywhere and just expect a crazy amount of views. Like, don't try it once and be like, it's not gonna work. Like, at least give it a couple weeks, maybe a month, and then be like, okay, am I growing or am I not? I'm not. All right, then let me not stream here. This platform ain't working for me.
Yeah, because if you're co-streaming to platforms like Twitter, Instagram, honestly, if you don't post a lot and you get like 2 or 3 people, that's a win.
Hell yeah.
You gotta start somewhere. especially if you're going to come over to your actual YouTube and subscribe.
Right.
Adebayo hits the free throw, 79-60, 7:04 to go in the third quarter. I think Kyrie hit to the bench. Luka, guarded by Martin. Now by Adebayo, step back three. Just too easy.
Yeah, it's just
You would
saying.
think with Adebayo's size, he'd be a much better defender.
Absolutely.
Right. He's too athletic, man.
Score here.
It's bad that that's every answer for Adebayo. He's too athletic, but
he's too athletic.
There's no answer.
I mean, he's athletic. He's not undersized. You know, he has good possession of the ball. It's like I'm trying to find something that is a negative on his, on his play, other than lack of effort sometime, or maybe lack of confidence as well. Like what is it? It's something mentally is what it feels like for me, because he has all the pieces. I feel like it's something mental.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, bro. I just know it's something, because he should be way more dominant than what he is.
Said you streamed on YouTube Shorts and had like 50 viewers. Oh damn, that's cool, man. I was wondering how the YouTube
vertical?
short thing would go. Yeah. I was contemplating, like, whenever I go to sporting events, I really haven't gone to many this year, unfortunately, but doing like if I'm able to get out there early enough in time to go live on YouTube Shorts, see how it would go.
It actually could do well, because they want people to use that since they made it.
Right. I might give it a try next time. I might try it next time I go play golf, because I plan on going. Probably gonna end up going at some point this week and playing by myself. Maybe I'll pull it up and go buy me a little mag.
Did you ever get yourself a tripod
for my phone? No.
Yeah.
No, not for my phone.
So you should get the one from TikTok. It's a really good one.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably like $20, $27. You can put it short, and you can telescope it.
Yeah.
So you can put it on your desk. Yeah.
I've tried that out. Because I got a tripod. Well, I got a handheld, a tripod for like hold and walk for my regular camera. It doesn't have I don't have the mount for a phone for it. Probably what I would do. I mean, I could
get it from a Walmart.
I could do the tripod thing. Honestly, what I was thinking is getting a mag, getting like a mag strip, and then just have it on my and then like just have it on my cart, and then I can just rotate it around when I'm driving. I can have it in front, angle it to from where I'm shooting from.
Mm-hmm.
You can do YouTube Shorts and regular YouTube. I should say.
Go
ahead, I'm sorry.
You said what? No, I was gonna say you can use it as a handheld, because it's really it's semi-compact. It's not that big.
Yeah,
but it does. And then you can telescope it on the bottom. It opens up and becomes legs. It has like a remote to it. You can press to start the record, press to stop.
Oh, that's cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
I used to have something like that.
I
don't know I don't know where the hell it is. It probably Austin probably has it, to be honest. I mean, I used to have all that kind of crap for my for like you know what? I think Austin has my one for my phone, and then I think Sterling has all my stuff for my GoPro. I gave him my GoPro for some trip he was going on. I just never gave it back to him. I used to have all that shit whenever we used to record the level stuff.
At the weight room stuff?
Yeah.
The workouts.
I miss the workouts.
Draft tomorrow? Man. Oh, Monday. I'm surprised you don't start trying to do them again.
I've thought about it. I mean, I know you said you can't really
do too much working out right now.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta. Hopefully that should change. It should be back to normal soon. Who the hell is that? Oh, what I'm hoping is my thing is I don't have anyone to go with anymore. So it's like I would be doing it by myself, and I just don't have interest. Like if I'm gonna go work out by myself, I'm just literally gonna work out. Like I'm just gonna put my headphones in,
Yeah.
get weird a little bit, a little ultra focus, in my little zone that, probably scares other people if you listen to my thoughts, and just get after it. But if I had some friends, I would do it. Oh,
Wait, did
that's
they
a
call that
charge, huh?
charge?
Yeah. I think he just ran into him. I don't even think like Kleba was trying to move or do anything. I think he just wasn't looking. I want to see it again.
Yeah, I need to see it again. I was like, that's kickball. But I was like, could they have called it also a take foul?
I mean, it can't be a take foul if it was offensive foul, That's why I want to know if he was actually in position or not. Because if he's in position, absolutely it would have been a take foul. Or I'm saying if he wasn't in position.
Yes, I wasn't sure if his feet was actually set to be considered a charge. That's why I was like, I need to see it again. I can't.
Yeah.
It was too quick. Love.
Love said, "I'm the OG white boy in this mug. Stop playing with me, Luka." Boy, I never seen Love drive to the basket since like 2016. He hit him with that hesitation and went hard to the rim, took contact and everything. Luka, no good on 3. Use the selfie stick. I don't think I have a selfie stick. My sister might.
Luka with
that wouldn't work anyway while I'm doing like the golf stuff anyway. No. Kevin Love, number 1 quarterback in some different universe, bro. Boom.
I see him play against Clay because they're actually pretty good friends.
Oh, really? Love for 3.
Yeah, they played with each other for a while.
Where'd they play at together?
I think it's high school. Like he was a senior and yeah, I think that's what they said. I know they know each other from before NBA.
Yeah.
It could be AAU. Who knows? But
I'm not a huge fan of the culture wording on the floor. Like, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it look distorted, but I keep looking at it thinking that someone messed it up, and it's not meant to be like that.
You said the wording?
Yeah, because it's meant to look broken, but it's I just don't know why it's meant to look broken.
Yeah, they're childhood friends. They played together in Little League in Oregon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Luka knocks down a couple. Knocks down 1. 85-68.
I guess I would assume the dinks and chinks on there is to represent all they went through, maybe. That's what I would assume. I don't know. Could be wrong. Could it be the court got messed up and when they was moving it to do something else?
No. That is the design of it. No, that's because it's like that on their jerseys as well. It's designed like that. I mean, it could be little, and I get that.
Yeah, it could be a metaphor,
but
could be a metaphor. Yeah, like a visual metaphor, not a word metaphor, but a visual metaphor. Especially when it's just on culture, so that makes sense. It can make sense.
Luka, back to Exum. Luka with it up top. 12 seconds to get a shot off. 3.5 to go in this third quarter. Guarded by Jimmy Buckets. Drives inside. Kicks out. Hardaway, 3-point corner, no good. Rebound. Kevin Love is going to bring it all the way up court, pass it underneath to Jimmy Butler. Had a tough time getting hands on it. Is going to find Hawkes underneath, who gets blocked. Now Dallas onto the other end. Quick jump shot for Hardaway, no good. Rebound by Exum. And it'll be put up top.
So much better than what he is.
Absolutely.
Like, your dad was too good for you to play the way you play.
Butler spinning,
a little turnaround jumper.
Yeah, clean. All right, within
85-70, 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Yeah.
Let's see if we'll get a. I mean, you'd assume a missed shot and then a Miami score would probably get a timeout here for Dallas. Luka goes inside, splits the defense, doesn't get it. It's going to be rebounded by Love. Oh, my goodness. That was clean.
I must be really ahead of you.
Luka.
Let me see when you Luka.
No good. Now nobody's making anything, man. Jeez. My goodness.
Butler's gonna just slow it down. Says, hey, slow this crap down. We look like hot garbage right now. Butler picks up his dribble, swings out to Hero. Hero crosses his legs, high off the glass. Gets
that's nice.
Finally.
That's nice.
Some actual points, yeah.
13.
85-72.
Oh, goodness. Man, y'all want travel, but y'all punching this dude in the mouth. Like, come on. Talking about travel. Like, yeah, he walked. Well, yeah, because you hit him in the jaw. I see you, Samuel. I'm streaming, bro. I'm not messaging on Instagram.
So are we going to pull a Fox and switch games? NBA can do that? Wait, what? What do you mean?
Try to switch to another game? Ah, man, we covering this game. We covering this one. None of the other games are even that exciting. None of the other games are any better either, by the way. I mean, I guess it's closer game between Toronto and Brooklyn, but like I have no interest in watching that either.
Neither one of those teams are going to do anything.
Yeah. Golly.
We just expected
the
Heat to have a little more fight.
Oh, look at the OKC San Antonio. Game? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we were contemplating whether doing this game or doing the Minnesota-Denver game, but we've done a couple of both of them already, and I think we actually have done that matchup specifically already, so we didn't want to cover that one again. But we will be.
So. I think we did do that one.
But we will be back live on Friday, where we have a matchup between me and Non, Golden State versus Pelicans. Should be some fun.
Should be fun. Warriors been playing pretty good. They got like I think the third or fourth best defense in the last 2 months.
There you go.
Scored some of the most fast break points in the last 2 months. I think they have the first or second best record in the last 2 months. So I'm happy. So Shea got 18. Giddey got 18. Holmgren got 9. Williams got 4. For them, the ball is actually being spread across. Like everybody got points for the most part. They're playing 10 players. San Antonio. Oh no, Wembanyama. Yeah.
Oh, Wembanyama's out.
Wait, did I hear somebody? Did he get injured or something? Because I don't see him on the bench.
I mean, I suppose so. I had to.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter if they sat him out because they're not going to the playoffs. They're like the last team in the whole league. the division.
See,
Let me check their news. Any news?
He's out. It doesn't say what he's out, why he's out, but it says he's out.
So maybe could this be a resting situation?
Possibly.
But Mike, you wait till now to rest him. That's why I think it might be possible injury. They're just not talking about it.
Maybe so.
Or they say, you know,
they
like they would do for some other players, like they'll say like Steph or LeBron is sick.
Right.
Could be. They'll say, "Oh, he's sick."
Patty Mills in the corner, driving in, kicks back out. Hawkins underneath to Kevin Love. Has some mismatch on Hardaway. Post goes inside, kicks out. Good 3-point look for Highsmith. It's going to be way short. Butler wants a holding foul underneath on Kyrie. You ain't going to get that. Zach phone Apple. Yeah, I have an iPhone, Samuel. I'm not messaging on Instagram where I'm live, bro. Like, message me on here. 88-72 is the score. Hawk has the Love underneath. Goes under. Old man Love's been the rock so far of this Miami Heat team in this third quarter. AW Education Connection ad for free. For free.
Yeah. It's so funny because you're the only person I know that gets that ad. I haven't seen that ad in so long.
Me either. Maybe they're maybe they're saying something about you, Trey. Trey, you need to get your education up, brother. they said all them illiterate messages you be sending us because you fat fingering with your thumbs. They're like, you know, this dude might need some education.
That's funny. That's too funny.
Yeehaw.
Little Caesars, lightweight goated pizza.
Oh, I gotta record myself doing a shift report tonight. I don't feel like doing it. So stupid. A made up shift report. And they're like, you can do but you got to stand up and do it. They said you could use a PowerPoint, but you have to be able to share it on like a big TV. And I'm like, y'all think we just like have like classroom setups at our houses? Like, what you want me to do?
I think they do.
Like,
I think they were like, that was on the syllabus. You didn't read it,
right?
Must have state of the art classroom setup at home,
right? Must have Promethean boards and all this stuff. I'm like, this is so ridiculous. And like the funniest part is like you got like the whole point of it should be like just making sure you can effectively write a shift report. So like, you know, concepts, how you're using your verbiage and words, you know, how you address people. That should be the importance. But we can't just do it on any job, right? We have to do it on the job, on the field that we're going into. Well, I've never worked at a plant, so I don't know what the heck happened on the shift. So I'm just making up crap and just get, you know, and hope I get a passing grade because I'm like, I don't know. How am I supposed to know what I did at a job that I've never worked before?
You're supposed to know. It's just supposed to be ingrained. You were born with it, Zach. You didn't know this?
I took my channel locks, tightened up some fittings, you know, use my pipe wrench to tighten up a pipe, you know, performed a pump switch. I'm making up like pump 302, having issues, wiring sound. Switch it over to 302B. Use AI chat VT. No, we can't. We can't. They track it. And it's so obvious too.
Says
Like
W
that stuff's
$5
so
pizza.
obvious. Hey,
So
$5
my
pizza.
friend said it tastes like cardboard. Little Caesars does not taste like cardboard.
What? Yeah, Little Caesars is gas, man. It might taste like
Little
cardboard if you
Caesars
let it
is one of the,
get cold.
Yeah, if you let it sit for a day and a half.
Right.
But Little Caesars fresh out the oven, you're tripping.
Bro.
It's
I mean,
actually goated, man.
don't be trying to think you're gonna get gourmet pizza for $5. Yeah, right. Take your $5 pizza that is phenomenal for $5. Is better than any frozen pizza you're gonna get. DiGiorno costs like $8-9 now. It's definitely better than those.
Tripping. I know, right? That's crazy. Honestly, just tell him if he gets Little Caesars, just tell him to add extra sauce and put garlic butter on the bread. It changes the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
You'll be like, okay, this is pretty good.
So in the third, Miami was outscore Dallas 27-19. So still up by a handful though, 14 points. Pass out to the corner, 3-point look for Green, no good. Shit better than Jack frozen pizza. Jack Fro? I don't know. I don't think I've had Jack Fro. Jack's frozen pizza.
I don't think I've had that Jack's. One. I've had a bunch of frozen pizza, but I don't know if I've seen that name before.
This one that I've been getting has been fire. But if I got the time, I like making my own pizzas, bro. But I used to be a pizza boy. Y'all don't know about that life, bro. I used to be whipping up them pizzas back in the day, right out in high school and after high school. Well, I got the recipes. Y'all don't even know.
I prefer making my own too if I had the stuff.
I made a pizza one time, Trey.
That's what I used to do for the kids, like when they would come home.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now I say what we would do is we'd buy all like the dough or everything separately so they can make it. Because some of them come home and eating like cereal, like hella cereal.
Yeah, just junk food.
No, go make you a pizza. Go make your pizza. Go make your pizza. That's much better than come home eating candy or a freaking cereal, bowl of cereal.
Right.
Nah, don't do that. Go make a pizza.
Hell yeah.
And it's easy. And
yeah, we used to do
10-point game.
We used to make the pizzas on like pita bread. We do like a pita bread pizza. Or we would do those sandwich things, the sandwich makers that'll like toast up your sandwich, and normally people would do like grilled cheese. We would take marinara sauce, cheese, pepperoni, and we would do a pizza sandwich, and that was fire. I used to love those.
Oh yeah, pizza sandwiches go hard.
Tomorrow I'll talk to you, Zach, at Instagram messages.
Jack froze.
Hey, you can say whatever you want, man. I don't be having conversations 24/7 on Instagram. I got work and school and everything like that. But yeah, if you got something you got to tell me, feel free to message me, brother.
Jack's. Okay, yeah.
You've seen Jack's?
I've gotten Jack's off of Amazon before. Yeah, I've seen it. I just didn't. The Jack's, it's big as hell, but in my head I was like, I don't remember this. Oh, they have it on Amazon. They have it on Amazon.
Oh,
it's okay.
I've seen them,
nothing special.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that ain't for me. The one I've been eating lately, I don't even know what brand it is. I couldn't even tell you because one time it had a.
Is that the one you got with the Ninja Turtles on it?
Yeah, and then right now it has Stranger Things logos on it. I don't know why, but man, it's so good. Yeah, Trey, I used to work at a pizza place, and I would go and bring like different ingredients and just make crazy weird pizzas that like wouldn't even be pizzas anymore. Quarter 3. It's good. Tyler Hero, 83-92. It is officially within 10. I went and I marinated some chicken and some teriyaki sauce. I got some fried rice and some yum yum sauce from my favorite hibachi place. Got their veggies, their steamed veggies.
Yum, yum.
And I made a hibachi pizza with yum yum sauce.
That sounds good, actually.
The teriyaki chicken. I put the veggies on it, a little bit of fried rice, and then a light cheese.
Oh my god,
so good.
Oh my god, how do you get your ankles broken in a pivot spin move? He didn't even go nowhere, and he broke your ankles. That don't make no sense. Hawkins, if you could have just finished that, that'd have been nice.
Trace said I made
So I made
myself
myself a Chicago pizza. The toppings under. Oh yeah.
I like Chicago style pizza. Angelo's. Angelo's is the place that I go to every time I used to go out towards Chicago. It's not like your traditional deep dish. I'm not a big fan of deep dish, but it's like still Chicago style, like in how they do their sauces and their meats and stuff. Really good.
I saw something that said it was like from a Chicago person that said deep dish is like only really for the tourists. It's not true Chicago style.
That's what I've
Chicago
heard
style
too.
is actually thin crust.
I've never
And I
heard
was like,
that.
that's interesting.
I've never heard that. I've heard
I
no
seen,
3-point shot for Hero.
Oh wait. Timeout Dallas. Why this energy wasn't here from the beginning of the game? That's what I don't get.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Our people from there, they always like just like hand tossed stuff. But I mean, it could be right. I mean, I don't know. That's just my peoples that live out there.
Well, I seen the Jordan, the guy that does the TikTok and YouTube videos. He said something about it too, and I was like, okay, that's not so. Me hearing that wasn't the first time I heard it. So he went to. There was a video of him going to one of the places in Chicago having their flatbread pizza, whatever it's called, and he's like, it's probably the best pizza he ever had. I was like, interesting. I know that's a New York style, that thin crust.
Right. Well, so when I think Chicago style, like maybe that might not be like the best pizza out there is a deep dish, but like Chicago style is that deep freaking looks like a damn pie.
Yeah.
You know, when I think thin, I think, you know, Brooklyn, New York. You know, it's got some flop, you eat a Brooklyn style. You know, that's what I think of when I think of those styles.
Mm-hmm.
Trey said,
So
I tried
the McDonald's sauce. It was good. I seen a commercial. I keep forgetting what is it called? What was the sauce called?
That like Asian tang sauce is pretty. It's pretty good from what I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah. McDonald's probably adding a bunch of stuff to the menu too.
Don't go to that hot dog place where they roast you in Chicago. There's a hot dog place where they roast you. A Chicago dog, bro. I love me.
Oh yeah. That's the one where Jason Kels was at, or after he got like voted the man of the year or whatever. That's where he was at. He went there,
okay.
And he was the only person they wouldn't talk about. Because like the older black lady that was working there, she was like, "I'm not talking about him. He's too cute for that." She was like, "That's my boo." I was cracking up. She was roasting funny. Everybody else. He went with one of the sideline people for ESPN. She was roasting the hell out of him. I think they even put his name on like the signage, Jason Kelsey and stuff. Like, welcome.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, that's cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
This is as good as gold.
Yeah, but she was in love with him. Yeah, good dirt is good as gold. It really is. I mean, hey, when you garden, good dirt goes a long way. I was like, what's so funny? Snapdragon. Oh, so what it said about Wembanyama was it's like they're doing like a preventative ankle management because I guess he had a light ankle injury, so it's preventative. That's why.
I got you. That makes sense, especially on a back-to-back as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, don't give him an easy basket right out the timeout. Y'all got out the break, cut the lead to 8, and then everybody's just playing, giving them a bubble to work with. Oh, come on. You got to be better than that. Miami?
Especially Love. Love is a much better defender than that.
Right.
Surprised he actually jumped first. Say RP to tush push.
They're keeping the tush push, man. They're not getting rid of it. Goodness gracious, everything is just
try to dunk on everybody.
Yo, what's good with you, Dolph? Say good evening, brothers. 2024 NBA playoff play-in tournament in the West is going to be sick. Absolutely, man. We're close. I don't know when the first game is. I guess I need to go and look. I know Pell's last game is Sunday. I don't know what the official last game is. Let me look.
I know the Warriors still got 3 more games, so I'm not even sure.
Yeah, last games are Sunday. Yeah, last games are on Sunday. And it doesn't show when the play-in starts yet.
Yeah. I think because since especially in the West,
God, all the games
teams could actually move in those little positions. Like they're waiting.
Well, maybe normally they'll have it on the thing and then just have like TBD on it.
Yeah.
So the NBA play-in is going to be played April 16th through April 19th. So that will be Tuesday and Friday of next week. Tuesday and Friday next week. Yeah, season ends Sunday, begins Tuesday. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Duff. I was looking it up, wasn't looking at chat. Appreciate you.
Still nothing scheduled though. So
yeah,
as of right now, Kyrie misses the 3-point attempt. Rebound by Highsmith. Highsmith hands it off to Hero. Hero looking for an opportunity.
He's knocked down a couple threes in this quarter so far. Is that not goaltending?
Blocked by Gap. They just called it yesterday goaltending for the Warriors and Lakers, so I don't know.
That looked like it was. That looked like it was absolutely on its way down. Like no doubt on its way down.
Yeah.
Maybe because it was a layup. Maybe they're just saying it has to go off the glass. Like I don't know. Let's see. Are they gonna show it? Let's see.
It's in the.
Oh no, that was pretty close.
No, that's
it was close. It was close.
If it just starts to barely go down, it just has to barely start going down. Which it starts, as long as it's starting the other side of the arch, it's all like the goaltending.
Well, yeah, I mean I know that, but it's close. I mean that's easy to miss. They probably should have challenged it.
But the refs should have. The refs should have actually made sure.
Let's see. Damn, no defense, 96-86. Trey, have you not watched? Wait, first off, Trey, you talking about no defense when your team is the Pacers? I know you ain't speaking. But have you not watched the NBA this year or last year or even the year before that? Who plays defense?
Yeah, there's no more rules. Defense. Have you not seen the scores? People had 150 in regulation.
Right. We just did a video on that. Lakers and Pacers, 150 to 148 in regulation.
Which is
or 145, whatever it was.
I think it was 145. I don't think I ever see that in basketball. 150 in regulation is crazy, man.
Insanity. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, man.
What's up?
Oh, absolutely kills me, man. Like, I feel like, they finally pull in within 8, and then just that lackluster defense off the first possession is what just to me, end the game right there. It's like they obviously still have a chance. They still have an opportunity. But it's like you to come out the break and then just play no defense at all on the first possession whenever the Mavs are looking to score straight away to try and turn it back into their favor. I just don't understand it.
Yeah.
Give a wide open layup.
No discipline.
4 feet from the basket. It's the fourth quarter, Trey. We are in the fourth. 7 minutes to go. Sam said on Sunday the 14th, NASCAR at Texas Motor Speedway Live is on TV. I haven't watched much NASCAR, man. You're going to be tuning in? I don't think I've ever watched the whole race. I've watched like bits and pieces. I used to have some family friends that used to watch. But I've never sat and just watched it all.
I watched whole races a long time ago, not recently.
Excuse me. Adebayo over to Jimmy. Jimmy up top, works around the Patty Mills screen, gets inside, pulls up mid-range. Too easy.
99-88. Luka, swing pass.
Jones wide open, no good for 3. We'll have Butler bring it down for Miami. Another screen. They want to get Jimmy going here in these late minutes. He's going to do a kick out, but it's going to be deflected and taken away. Washington will end up with it. Now in the hands of Kyrie. Down by 11 are the Heat. Luka back to Kyrie. Kyrie guarded by Patty Mills. Hesitating, driving, left side, spinning. He's going to get trapped and get stolen, but they're going to call a foul. I believe it's going to go on Patty Mills. Let's see. Luka driving inside. He's going to step forward, kick out to the corner. Great drive inside. Jones Jr. able to finish at the rim. Finally getting over the century mark. 101 to 88. I wonder if I can.
What do you say?
Oh. Pass over to Kyrie. Kyrie guarded by Patty Mills. It's going to be poked out of bounds off of Patty Mills. 5 minutes to go. 13-point game. Kleba, Luka for 3. No good. Highsmith now bringing it up. But again, Miami slow to get down the court. Patty Mills to Butler. Katie Martin's going to force the switch. Into the corner. Patty Mills, corner 3. Can't get the bounce. Adebayo with the board. Back out to Martin. Martin bringing it baseline out to the corner. Trying to work it down low to Jimmy. They want to get him going, but Jimmy's going to lose the handle. Somehow gets it back. Jimmy's going to pass underneath Martin with a crazy fadeaway. No good. And shot clock violation on Miami.
This doesn't feel like Miami has any kind of plan whatsoever.
Let's see what Luka can do here. Guarded by Highsmith. Been playing well on him so far. He gets a switch. Decides to go inside to Jones Jr. They left all alone. Misses the floater, but keeps the ball alive with the offensive rebound. Kicks out Luka. Splits the defense. Puts up the shot. Draws the foul. And will shoot 2 at the strike. See NASCAR 2020. years ago at Bristol, Tennessee. You went watched back in 2020.
Bristol.
That's cool, man.
Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun?
Oh, you're muted, by the way, no? Oh, I see you talking, unless... Oh, wait, what? Talk?
Hello, hello, hello.
Somehow, your thing has been muted this whole time. I was wondering why you weren't talking. I don't know how.
I was wondering why when I was
anything.
doing the play-by, I was like, why? I was like, maybe I was muted because I was doing the play-by-play, but you was doing the play-by-play on top of me.
Yeah, you were like,
maybe
I had
you
you
can't hear me.
muted
So
at my tab side. It was completely muted. I just looked down and saw your mouth move, and I was like, oh, okay. What is going on? Well, I think you're fixed now, so.
103.88.
Martin gets inside. Gonna get the bank off the glass. Miami wanted to bring Kevin Love back in here. Crazy you got to get Kevin Love to come in just because he's been the difference maker right now for this team. Luka. No good.
I want to see Luka drive more. Drive more.
I agree.
Like, drive to score, not to get the foul. Drive to score. I'll be more clear of what I want.
Oh, almost got the acrobatic shot.
Yeah, almost.
Jones looks to be injured. So we're going to a quick timeout for the Mavs. Yeah, I can't. You can't hide.
Just going ham with a bag of cheese.
This person got a... What is...
Papa John, this is why you're trash. The commercial was stupid.
Bro, Papa John's is fire. What are you talking about? Papa John's so good.
Maybe it's fire where you're at.
Oh my god, it's so good where I'm at.
Maybe it's fire where you're at. The times I've had is like, yeah.
Hot garbage for you? That's crazy.
Hot garbage. Hot garbage.
I've never had a Papa John's that was bad out around me. I like their crust a whole lot better.
I pick Caesars every time.
over Papa John's? Sorry, see no, yeah. Yours just must be really bad. You tripping. Yours must be really, really
I don't
bad.
order. It was like places I've been to that have ordered it. It's definitely not good.
Great ball movement, just keeping the ball moving. Kyrie now going inside, baseline, gets the floater. Nah, Papa John, that's my bread and butter, bro. Especially with the spicy garlic dipping sauce now for the crust. I'll eat my pizza, save all my crust at the end. That way I can just devour that spicy garlic. You just go sleep, Zach? Oh, it's just been a long couple of days, Samuel. Ain't no sleep in my future. I got schoolwork to do after this.
I'm looking back into I had to let me see. I looked back at the ones in Fresno. They're all permanently closed.
Oh, really? Yeah, they must have just been bad.
All of them are permanently
That's
closed.
crazy.
I let me see if they still are active. I was like, damn, all permanently closed. Because they used to sponsor our events. And
Yeah.
so we had this thing this
well,
thing called Vintage
yeah.
Days.
Uh-huh.
It was like a carnival. But we had to deal with the company,
Yeah.
and for people that work there like us, we would get free pizza, and they would bring us pizzas, and
Yeah.
them shits
Well,
was
see
we ate them because that was all we had to eat.
That makes so
But-
when they do those bulk orders, that isn't their regular pizza. Because they did the same thing at my school.
It's a bad representation, so
It's what you buy. When you purchase those bulk orders like that, it's like part of your like agreement that it's not their regular full-size pizzas. It's those thin, nasty, greasy pizzas. I don't know why they do it like that, but that's how it's done there. It's how it's done with Domino's, with school pizzas and stuff. That's how it's done. It's the way that they get more discount on the prices. Like you get the name brand, but you're not actually getting their pizza.
well, we didn't pay for them. They were donated because a part of it was like a joint venture type thing. But them things was disgusting.
Yeah, same difference. They're making
because
that.
Of that, I'd never eat Papa John's.
Oh, see, you got to give it another try because that's not what Papa John's is like at all. Because like I said, they did that at Destrand at my school too.
I'm good.
The owner situation?
Yeah, he's had some interesting comments to say back in the day.
Oh, I got you. Well, I mean, they're not owned by them no more.
So I don't. Yeah. All right, break the bridge. I'm good. The bridge is already burnt.
Well,
109 to 90. I was like,
so
even
you going
Shaq
to sleep?
can't save him.
Start time at 12 a.m. All right, man. Get yourself some sleep. Have a good rest of the evening.
What the hell? U.S. Marshal. What the hell? U.S. Marshals. That's something big. There's some big places.
So 2 times 2. Boom, boom, boom. You're tight there too. BK. Man, BK running the game. They rocking with these commercials, man, for like what? It's been 2 years now? Running with that slogan. So coming into the final minute, Dallas has all but won 109 to 90. We got all the backups in for both teams now. Mills going to go inside, get the lay-in. So, I mean, looking forward into into the playoffs coming up now. What team from each conference do you feel like can be a sleeper team going into the playoffs?
What the? Hold on. Did I just see what I just saw?
I didn't even watch, to be honest.
Did you get the rebound? Dribbles down your leg. Bounce as it's bouncing out of bounds. It's 3 Heat players, and not a single person get the hand on the ball, and you're all standing within the foot of the ball.
Well, that's why they're third string.
And this is your third string. Like, good lord. You were saying what teams? What? I'm sorry. Say it again.
What's some sleeper teams that you
As far
got
as
for
the season?
both conference?
Sleeper teams. I don't know if there's officially a sleeper team in the East truly, because their top 6 is just their best teams in the league. Most people might look at Philly because they're in 7 and they've been high in the playoffs in the past couple of years. Miami always plays in the play-in, so it's not really a sleeper anymore. Oh, did they? I didn't know.
He got re-injured.
What they lose him to?
Re-injured the knee.
Okay, well, never mind with that one.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
never
Re-injured
mind.
knee last night.
Miami always plays from the play-in, so that's like not nothing new. I think it just depends on how Orlando plays with their youth because they're such a young team. How they play, and then New York, I think New York. I actually like what New York has.
Yeah.
I like to see them go deep into the playoffs. Personally,
Mhm.
Milwaukee, that depends on Giannis. They don't really play defense. Boston, sometimes when crunch times happen, they kind of collapse. It just depends.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see. I personally, I say Orlando, New York, and possibly a little bit of Pacers if they play better
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah. I mean, they're allowing 120.2 points per game. Let's see, is it tied for third
Yeah,
worst in the league or fourth worst in the league? That's tough. Um,
is that what it
yeah.
is?
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you. I mean, I really like the Magic. I don't want to say sleeper as far as like making like a run, like and like getting into the NBA Finals or anything like that. I think it's to be a hard task to beat the
Mm-hmm.
Celtics in the East. I just don't see a team that can compete against them on all cylinders. They have the way that they've been shooting the ball has just been outstanding. Defensively, they're
Mm-hmm.
solid. You know, only allowing 109.1 points per game. It's gonna be a hard team to beat.
Yeah.
But if I had to guess who's
Oh yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
surprise some people, Magic and Pacers are kind of there. Pace, I'm with you. Defense has to be a cue, but like Magic is a team that I really like to watch. I think they can be exciting. I think they're gonna shock a lot of people.
You're probably right. I'll be interesting, curious to see who they're going to go up against because it could be a bad situation for a team that's probably been to the playoffs the last couple of years, especially if you go up against the Bucks that might not have Giannis,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean a Boston that has played good, but hasn't always played great down the stretch because they've had some
Right.
really bad games down the stretch. I think they even lost to the Magic down like recently. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they
So
did. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be interesting. Could be very interesting
Definitely could
because
be.
that just gives them hope. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Yeah.
they just they're very well coached for like an up and coming team. They're very well
Mm-hmm.
coached. They got a lot of great stars, and they're big. Like they're not just long, but they're just genuinely big, and they can bully people.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's the big difference between them.
Yeah.
They can.
Athletically big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I mean, when I look at the West, the West is just all over
The
it. It's
West is
like
interesting.
I think the Nuggets are the favorite. That's why tonight's going to be such a good matchup. And it's like I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to play each other, because you know, a lot of people feel like this could be the Western Conference Finals matchup between them two. Um, you know, as a sleeper team, it could be any of these teams coming out of the play-in. It could be any of these four.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Really. If Phoenix plays together, and I still have an issue with their depth and their bench, but if you get Bradley Beal, if you get Book, if you get Durant to actually play to their full potential, that trio is so dangerous offensively. So
Right.
dangerous.
I mean,
I
regardless
mean,
of your depth,
they
you
can
need
like
you
demoralize a team.
right.
Yeah.
You have three stars. You do your rotations the right way, and especially the way that Nurkic has been playing. You're gonna be a-okay. I mean, you're not gonna go
Hmm.
super deep. You know what I mean? You're not gonna
Yeah.
go super deep into your roster. You're gonna play three people off the bench, maybe four, but most part you're playing three
You're
off.
probably right. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be exciting, man.
Uh, the one team I'm curious about in the future, not this year,
Uh-huh.
is the Houston
Oh,
Rockets. I'm curious
absolutely,
about the Houston Rockets. They
absolutely.
they 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 start the last part of the season from February on to now. They've looked really good, and Green has looked amazing. So
Hmm.
if he can capture that in the beginning of next season and just play throughout the season, and because it's his team, if he can carry his team, who knows what they can do? Because when they just gotta believe in themselves, they just gotta really believe and have confidence going to the season. Because
Yeah.
they all young athletic players, and they all can ball.
Yeah. And you know, I think like you know, I want to talk about like with Dylan Brooks on that team. It's like I think it was something that was needed to kind of bring the seriousness and the competitiveness out of like these young
Hmm.
stars. But I
Hmm.
hope I don't know how to put it. Like I hope he doesn't overextend his stay. because I don't want because we've already seen it where like they're wearing the t-shirts against Golden State, mocking the
Oh yeah,
Warriors,
yeah,
and different things like that. While y'all
yeah,
weren't even in the playoffs yet, and y'all were still down like 3 games back to
yeah.
try to sneak in. So it's like, why were what's the point? Why are you trying to play the bad guy when you're not even in the playoffs yet? Like, it's good that you brought that
Yeah,
mentality out of these young kids, but you don't want that to be your identity going forward.
yeah. One of their rookies, I think, who either was injured or just didn't play, he actually started to troll on like social media live, just
Really?
yelling out "Warriors come out to play" before the game, like day before the game. Yeah, he was like "Warriors" from the movie The
Yeah.
Warriors come
Hmm.
out and play. That's why if you watch the game at the very end, you see Steph grab 3
Yeah.
plastic bottles and go like this.
Hmm.
And so in the movie, he's clicking these bottles together saying "Warriors." So that was Steph being petty because everybody knows Steph is petty, and
Yeah.
it was back to Houston because Houston, they wore, like you said, they wore the shirts, they called them out. It's like, but what was interesting about that, I don't know if you caught on, Dylan, he did not play like he normally played. He played very reserved. He did not push no buttons. He didn't try to start no
Interesting.
fights. He didn't try to start no trash. He played different because I think he understood the moment where it's like, I can't push their buttons because they've already gotten trolled by my teammates. So if I
Right.
come in trying to troll even harder on the court, they're going to not only beat us, they're going to dust us off the court.
Right.
So he that was the tamest I've ever seen him against the Warriors, especially him and Draymond. That's the tamest I've ever seen him
Especially.
go against Draymond.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Like I said, I think
Well
it was a
reserved that game.
benefit
I was
because
very impressed.
it's what we said last year about
Yeah.
the Rockets. They looked very unserious. We said extremely athletic, very talented roster. They do now have a really great coach. But we were like, they just look unserious. Can they get serious? If they can be good.
Mhm.
Now they're doing it, but I hope they don't like just try to absorb this being the the underdog, or not even the underdog, just the hated players trying to be the mean guys in every storyline. There's no need for it. You're a team that people can fall in love with, not because you're being a dick, to say it bluntly.
I agree.
Trey said Mark Cuban's drinking tonight. I bet he might have a couple bourbons. Santa said next live stream will be on Friday. It'll be Warriors and
Friday.
Pelicans.
Pelicans.
And yeah.
I forgot what time.
I think it's at 7.
I think it's 7:30. I'm looking at the schedule right now.
I'm not looking at Friday.
Page is loaded. Give me a second. Friday.
Oh no, it's 9. Oh, it's late.
No, it's 9. Oh, never mind. It's 9 o'clock.
So late start on Friday. It'd be 9 o'clock. Who remembers Hungry Howie's? Man, we had a couple of those.
I remember Hungry Howie's.
And I think I went once. And it was okay.
Aren't there still some open?
No, there are some. There's some in Louisiana.
There's
some in Louisiana. I think there's a couple. I think there's 2 in Baton Rouge, and there might be one still open in Hammond.
Is there one near Louisiana Tech? Because I feel like I've seen one there.
I think so. I wouldn't doubt it. I've never been to LA Tech, but I wouldn't doubt it.
Because it ain't really much by Louisiana Tech.
Yeah. That was peak for my middle school days. Hungry Howie's.
That's funny. I mean, yeah, Hungry Howie's, Sabaros, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Sbarro's.
The famous mall pizza.
Sbarro's, they still got Sbarro's in most small places. Some mall places be getting bougie now. They be having like actual restaurants and shit now. I'm like, what happened to just going and getting some greasy food? Now I gotta go in there, go to the mall, spend a fortune, and spend $20 for a burger. Ridiculous.
I need to actually go to the mall here because they used to have this teriyaki spot. It was real small, but their teriyaki was on point.
Yeah,
it was actually
really
they got
good. Our big mall that's in Baton Rouge. They have they had a couple cool burger joints. They got a faux joint, some Greek Lebanese food. Not your Biblos though. It's like a fancy restaurant. And I'm like, man, expensive as hell, but I mean it's good.
I ain't been to this mall since like COVID because I would only take like Christopher. I'll take Christopher because he want to go hang out with his friends. So that'd be like the last. That was like the last time I went, like
No kidding.
3 years ago.
I don't go often anymore.
Yeah.
We used to go all the time, man. That used to be the spot. It's so funny. That like literally used to be a thing, especially like in high school. You get off of school, roll up to the mall.
Yeah,
chill
high
it.
school. Yeah. We used to do that because we're living in the Bay Area. We can catch the train or the bus and get to like 3 different malls. You can either go to the hood mall, go to the nice mall, or you go to the really nice mall far away.
Yeah.
But you might have to catch a bus and a train to get there, but
You
still
can get there
fun.
if you want.
And
Right.
you won't get in trouble.
Oh, we used
You
to
won't
be
get in
a
trouble.
menace to society. Me and my cousin would go. We'd get our like aunt to drop us off or something like that. It's because she'd want us out the house. So we'd go over there and we would do like pranks and different stuff like that. Like all the prank stuff you'd see on YouTube. Like we pretty much did it, just didn't have a camera.
Yeah, we did some stuff like that. And then, luckily, when I was smaller, even though I was always been fat, I was fast. I could always outrun a security guard.
Yep.
Like catch the fat one.
Dude.
He's too fast.
My favorite would be
you're not catching me.
whenever the fart machines came out. Bro, we used to be walking down the mall like on the elevator, on the escalators, like as one person's going down, press the button.
That's too funny.
And none of the adults knew what it was at first, so like it was like in the very beginning when that came out. Oh, so they'd be pissed off. What the hell,
That's funny.
What are they?
So we used to mess with the mall cops. Huh? What you say?
Man, we had some swole mall cops at my place, bro. So, funny enough, some of them I've actually worked out with in my older days. Like as I got older, I met them at the gym, and I've worked out with them. Massive dudes, man.
That's actually funny.
Like one dude was he holds like a bench press, like a high school bench press record around the world. Another dude, one of the biggest humans like I've ever seen in my life. Like, and I've been to like bodybuilding shows, and he's comparable to like top bodybuilders. Yeah. How crazy he was. Oh man.
Yeah, there's one Hungry Howie's in Louisiana now.
It's just one, really?
It's in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that one's.
Yeah, Hungry House is definitely.
Oh yeah, that's like, right by
Chuck
by
E.
Fred's.
Cheese, there.
That's right by like Tigerland and stuff like that. That's not far from Tigerland.
Oh, okay.
So that explains why they're there, and they close at 3 a.m. Yeah, that's right. Because I've definitely walked past it after leaving the bars, and it'd be packed. It'd be that place, and then we had Pluckers would also be packed because Pluckers didn't close until
Pluckers.
Like 4 a.m., but they would stay open till 6 a.m. sometimes, and they would still sell alcohol. So the party would just switch over to there. Yeah, Pluckers used to go crazy. I didn't even want to go in there because it'd be so crowded.
How does Michigan have 199 Hungry Howies?
Oh, God.
What the hell? And then Florida has 193. God, dog. Why is there so many?
I don't know.
That's a lot of Hungry Howies. They must really like them some Hungry Howies. That's like the state pizza, state food right there.
It's got to be a bunch of people named Howie that live in Michigan, bro, and they just got to be like, that's what it is. That's why. Has to be a bunch of Howies out there in Michigan.
So Cali still got 9. Most of them in the South Side. Yeah, Bakersfield, Tehachapi, that's LA area, Fresno. Oh, so the Fresno one is still open. That's actually surprising. So especially where the address is, that's surprising. That should be surprised it ain't burned down yet. Interesting.
I had to go check the top. I had to go check the top baby names in Michigan, see if Howie was up there.
What's the top baby name?
No, it ain't there. I'm just getting female names. I got a Michael, a David, James, and Robert. Basic. Where's my Howard at? Where's Howard at?
Y'all missing the prime opportunities, Michigan. So they must be in the hood. They have to be, because usually Howies are kind of like either on the edge of the hood or near like a bar area.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot of hungry Howies. That's crazy. All right, let me see.
Oh,
there's a lot of games on Friday.
Yeah, squeezing all the last games out. I know Sunday looks nuts because of every game's being played at 2:00 on Sunday.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, that's crazy. 2:30 and 12.
Yep.
That's a why would you do that? You have 8 hours of time that you can utilize.
I don't know, man. No. Probably
because
something with the networks and what shows they play. I don't know. Has to be something with their contracts. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Is there not even any games live? Or they just haven't announced what games are going to be live? It doesn't show any of them on TV.
For what? For Sunday or for
Sunday? Yeah.
Oh no! I think they're waiting to see.
I guess what
maybe
the matchups are.
The Friday games, maybe. Yeah.
What Friday games are live?
Friday is just NBA TV. That's not true live, but
yeah.
So it's live, but not really to everybody.
Right. Cool. All right, guys. Let's see. So I guess Detroit Pistons can't get the free Hungry Howies if they win. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. Appreciate you all for tuning in. Nine just concluded the poll. Mavericks took the win, 111-92, and they won the poll 50%. Miami Heat 35. Like for a good stream 14. Don't care about it here at 0. That means y'all all are here because y'all care. We love that. We love that. Appreciate you guys. We'll catch y'all on Friday. Make sure y'all look out for the edited content coming your way. When's our next video coming out? Do you have it said yet?
It's dropping tomorrow.
So
it'll be dropping tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. So we'll have a video up tomorrow. I don't even remember what it was. But I know we have it. Oh, I think it's a NRL video, right?
It was it's the AFL, I believe. Is it AFL?
No, we did AFL. I think this is the NRL one. We just did AFL.
I'll tell you right now. I can tell you. Give me a second.
Yeah, take your time.
I can pull up another YouTube page without closing the dashboard. Curious to see who will win this next game.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it up while I'm practicing this BS thing that I gotta do.
Yesterday's game with the Warriors and Lakers, Draymond hit 5 3-pointers.
Dang.
The Warriors shot, I think it was like 60-something% from 3-point. They hit like 20-something, like the most ever in a game in history. It's 10 most brutal. Hold on. 10 most brutal. Oh yeah, 10 most brutal rugby league players of the modern era. That's the one we got coming up. Yeah, that's the video that's dropping.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Right. Well, we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And Nan, you got anything else to say?
Keep yapping, y'all. Keep yapping. BigYapping.com. Appreciate you. Love you. We out, y'all.
Cheers.
Peace.